I
They
spam.
cannot rap in on this beat. They
Actually.
come in concussion with my heat.
How we live on YouTube now?
I win it.
I
Ain't got
think.
no heat. Hey,
Mm,
you look like smelly feet.
Yep, we
What?
good on YouTube now. Yeah, Sirski. IT Benny in
All
full
right.
effect.
We are on YouTube.
Yep, we good on YouTube now. Yeah, IT Benny in full effect. Let's get it. IT Benny in full effect.
Yeah, I can hear everybody on everything.
We are on YouTube.
We got our chats going. Chat. Oh, wait. I guess I didn't pull up the Twitch chat on my iPad. One sec. Let me give Carlil permission.
Whole thing, if you please.
Whoops. That was
wow.
Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, the fuck? What's going on?
All right, Carlil, you got permission.
All right, bet. Everybody ready?
No!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Aqua, you be on all the strings hella quick. Appreciate you, Aqua. TSC Aqua in the building. All the
Wait,
Brankston in the
Try
building.
with that ad.
You said what?
I said we need to try out the ads on Twitch one of these days.
The ads?
Yes, we've been over this card though.
You know me, dog. I need a refresher.
I mean, just get in the chat. I think it was like /ad and then the duration.
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, recording sports in 3, 2, 1.
Recording in progress.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Pamba. And we live, baby. And we got a special guest, you feel me? My cousin, my boy Matt in the building. What's going on, Matt?
What's cracking? What's good with y'all? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. Well, I specifically needed Matt on here for the main topic of our segment today. But before we get into that, we will have to talk about the All-Star game because it was just this past weekend. So I guess my first question was, what was y'all overall of All-Star weekend? If you were tuned in, if you caught some of the highlights on Twitter or anything like that, what was y'all reaction? Dang, Kenny, why the thumbs
You
down?
talking about the all over highlights?
You said what?
You talking about the all over highlights?
Like overall, All-Star weekend,
Overall?
Rising Stars, the actual games, dunk contest, 3-point contest. What was the overall reaction?
I mean, it's looking up for sure compared to what we've had the past few years. Definitely enjoyed the new format and also the dunk contest. Like, I mean, if you don't know what happened, you must live on the rock. We got one of the coldest white boy we had in the century. So
In a century.
Like,
better than Larry Bird. I'm telling you.
It better than Larry
Matt
Bird.
McClung is better than Larry Bird. Okay.
Can Larry Bird dunk? I don't think so.
Okay,
Nigga
so
jumped over a car. There you go.
we will get back to that one day. Maybe like Kenny's famous picking up the pieces segment. You feel me? But Matt, what was the reaction?
So I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched too much after the celebrity game. I watched a little bit of that, and then the dunk contest, of course, 3-point contest, skills challenge. I'm cool with the skills challenge. The dunk contest, Mac McClung, he got it on lock, so he make it interesting. 3-point was cool, it's a little lackluster. Dame, I wasn't expecting him to get eliminated so soon too. But I don't like the new format, man. Like that's part of the reason why I ain't feel like a need to watch it. Because one, it was kind of confusing, and two, I don't want to see. I don't know. I don't want to see three separate games. I want to see one game. I was cool with how they weren't doing it. You know, they kind of take it easy in the beginning, and then they turn up the competitiveness toward the end, trying to win. I'm cool with that. I don't need nothing more, to be honest.
Thanks. Kenny, you started off with a thumbs down. What was that for?
I missed the OG All-Star Weekend. This All-Star Weekend so far has been so trash for like the past 5 years. To me, I missed the old back when East versus West. It was competitive. Like they actually cared about bragging rights with the All-Star game. I missed that. I don't like the skill challenge as a team game now. I like it when better when it was just one player, 1v1. I like that better. Also, I feel like it was harder. Like I feel like the passing drill part of the skill challenge, like the basket that they pass the ball into is hella big now. So I
Wouldn't
don't
that
like
make
that.
it easier?
Huh?
Wouldn't that make it easier?
Yes, it's easier now. I said
Oh,
because
I thought you
yeah.
said harder. My
No,
fault.
no, I said it's easier now. So it's like, what kind of skill is really involved there? You made the target easier, and then 3-point contest is probably the most competitive event, I think. But I get confused because like, if you're in the 3-point contest, your whole job in the NBA is to shoot threes. You're wide open. There's no game pressure. Y'all be out there bricking.
Breaking.
So I'm like, how?
Just don't know how to shoot up a rack.
No, some niggas can shoot. You feel me? Like the shoot better under pressure with that adrenaline running. Just than doing it for a contest.
I guess maybe that's their excuse, but you've been shooting threes your whole life. I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
You
shit.
make
I don't
millions
wanna
of
hear that
dollars
shit.
just to
I
sit on
think
that
she's
3-point
asking
line.
for,
I'm
like,
not
a-
hearing it.
A change in that.
You said what, Bumba?
I think even Caitlin Clark, she's asking for a change in like the way the 3-point contest works in the WNBA if she's gonna participate.
Mm.
For sure.
And then my last thing with the dunk contest, the Mac McClung was the best part of All Star Weekend. That boy is OD, but I missed back when the dunk contest had actual like NBA superstars in it instead of they always go and grab G Leaguers or the people like the eighth man on the bench to do dunk contests now.
Oh, real
What do you?
Nah, go ahead. Whoever is about to go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what do y'all think could change that? Like, is there more money they could offer? What's gonna get the superstars into the dunk contest?
I
Because
have no idea.
I don't think it's that much of an injury risk. I think they be capping when they be like worried about getting hurt or whatever. I don't think they want to lose, bro.
I
I
think.
think it was. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, Bumba.
I was just gonna say I think it was just a lack of interest. Like over time, just the All Star game just didn't have any value. So more and more people are just like kind of just not motivated to just go to it. However, with what just happened with Mac McClung, like just making literally a statement, like some of the dunks he's made, you see other people now like, okay, like you guys, should we run it? Like Ja actually tweeting and asking these two people that we know are dunkers, and then you got Ja, and then you got Mac. That's what gets people excited, and I feel like they're excited to join. So if they join, like it's only gonna be up from there. Like it can be actual like a challenge. Like I'm coming for this, like as the best dunker, rather than just niggas just performing.
I think for me, it's kind of what because I think somebody interviewed Anthony Edwards this weekend and asked him like why he wouldn't be interested in doing the dunk contest, and he was basically like, I ain't got no tricks. He was like, if there was a dunk contest where it was like 1-on-1, like I try to dunk on you, you try to block me, like I'll join that. I can do that. But he was just honest. He was like, I got a tomahawk, I got a windmill. That's really it. So I think his mindset kind of might reflect why superstars haven't joined the dunk contest in recent years, just because I think they're scared. I think they're scared to be creative. You feel me?
Yeah, they scared. He better tomahawk over a car, bro. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
He
Like,
said
take it
tomahawk
out of
over a
somebody's
car.
arm. Like, because lately we done seen a whole lot of dunks over the years, right? There's only so much you can do. Mac McClung, and then before him, I remember the Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine dunk contest. So I feel you. It's only so much you can do, but you better do something. If anything, it's easier now to do a dunk contest than I feel like it's ever been, to be honest.
In a sense, yeah.
So with that, if there's one thing you could do in the dunk contest to make it more exciting, what would you do? If the answer is just getting more superstars, that's a valid answer too. But if there's like anything out of the box that y'all can think of, like what would you do? Me, for example, I think I would have an NBA player represent a dunker. And what I mean by that is where do we see the most OD creative dunks nowadays? Social media. You get a couple of social media famous, you feel me, dunkers, have an NBA player represent them, and you have that be the dunk contest.
What
Dunk
you mean
contest.
represent them though?
That's tough, though.
You said
What
what?
you mean represent them though? Like the NBA player goes and gets somebody from social media
Yeah, like basically like that. You chose somebody from social media to come and compete in a dunk contest. My name is Kevin
Mhm.
Durant, and I'm representing Cincinnati. Feel me? I know that was a OD example, but I'm just that's what
Nah,
I mean though. That's what I mean though.
because without the NBA player, they ain't really gonna know who. Like everybody not gonna know who that social media person is. You
Fact,
know, like that NBA crowd might not know who that is. I
fact.
feel you. That's kind of tough, actually.
I don't think that would. For me, that still doesn't work. I want NBA superstars dunking. Like Kobe did it. Andre Iguodala was in it. Jason Richardson was in it.
You
Amari
saying,
Stoudemire. That's what
Why
I
the
want.
goat ain't never did it?
I
you
know
said
the
what?
GOAT ain't never do it. That kind of.
Why? But that's what I'm saying. Why the goat ain't never did
He's
it? That
not
kind of
okay.
be
Think
rubbing
about
me the wrong
LeBron
way.
is like Anthony Edwards. He don't never do no creative ass dunks.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's he don't do no creative ass dunks in game, but off season, especially the best example I can think of is NBA lockout. This nigga LeBron was doing some OD ass shit, bro. And he won a dunk contest, or no, he either won or he participated. He at least participated in the McDonald's dunk contest.
LeBron said they already did a TV show with like the YouTube dunkers.
Ooh, never heard of it.
Mhm.
But I'm more resonated towards the idea of Kyle Lil. However, getting celebrities like I mean other people just that are not like hoopers like that just to be a part of dunk contest, I feel like that's just not something that the NBA will go with.
Nah, not
Yeah.
so not niggas that don't hoop. That's not what I'm saying. There's like actual like who's the white boy that dresses up like Spider-Man? That be doing the OD dunks. He did like a 360 and put his elbow on the rim. I think it's like Jordan.
Jordan Kilgan or something like that.
Yeah. Him. Like people like that can actually dunk, that actually have a reputation for doing creative dunks. Like there's
No, but that's basically what I was saying. Like people that are not like in the NBA or like within the league.
right.
That's just what the difference I was making. Not people that don't hoop. I understand like these are hoopers, they're dunking, of course. But I'm just saying like people that are not within the league because I feel like the NBA still it's like a privilege to be in it. However, the G League is growing, and the G League is growing like big time. I feel like most of the dunkers that we have in this league are mainly in the G League or are sitting at the end of the bench in most games. Like the superstars now don't have a bag when it comes to dunking. Like it's a few people that make that their specialty. Like we just seen when Jalen Brown volunteered to
Oh
do the
my
dunks, and then everybody
god.
was excited, and that just didn't turn out well. So now we have people like Ant Edwards, like one of the biggest jumper in the league, saying that I'm not confident with my bag. Let's just make it a prize. Like the direction that the NBA already took, with like adding more values to the awards, do that. Like make it a big prize money for the dunk contest, but make it more open, not just people within the league, but let people in the G League like let them come get their cut and then go back. Cause it's niggas that can dunk in the G League, genuinely speaking, not even just Mac McClung, but the two-way contract is what opens that door for him. So just let it like be a free for all, and then like put the title, and then like you just let niggas do it. Because in the NBA, I don't think the superstars are the route to go.
Bro.
There's the only
But
superstars I see that are relevant within the dunk contest are Ja Morant, and we're asking Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon to come back. I highly doubt that they are like the same shape they used to be in when they gave us what they gave us the last
but
time.
them niggas that be the eighth spot on the bench that they be bringing in be butt. You know, like that dunk contest was not it, bro. Other than Mac McClung,
Y'all see what
like
Buddy from
Stephon
the Bucks
Castle.
did? That boy they couldn't
Nah.
do it right. Like he's stuffing the rim every time.
I'm about to say like I wasn't impressed, bro. So
Well,
I don't know. Even I like you said when Jalen Brown came, that was terrible. That was like that was
absolutely.
horrible. But like that's
Yeah, the
Jalen
same shit
Brown,
these
bro.
niggas did.
I'm not looking to Jalen Brown for no dunks. You feel me?
Nah, this man jumped over Kai Net sitting down.
Yeah.
What?
Last
And Shark was on his ass.
last question about the dunk contest, and then we're gonna move on. So John Morant tweeted that Mac McClung inspired him to want to compete next year. Giannis quoted it, said, "If you do it, I'll do it." So,
Giannis.
so, and and Aaron Gordon even said something about coming back because somebody added him. So I know Bamba just said he doesn't believe Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon would be as good as they were back in 2016. But thinking of everybody at their best, who wins this dunk contest between Mac McClung, Ja Morant, Giannis, Zach LaVine, and Aaron Gordon? Who y'all got coming out of that?
Coldest white boy in the century. I'm sticking by him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that nigga did it first try. That's one of the things we gotta think about.
First?
These drunks are first try. Like jumping over a car. He did the same shit that Eric Gordon did. Like when he jumped over the mascot, he said, "Let me add another ball up there and let that nigga twirl. I'm gonna do that same shit over again. First try, everything. That boy different.
It's crazy because niggas was like, oh, he did the same thing Blake Griffin did. No, he didn't. Blake Griffin jumped over the hood of the car.
The hood.
This
Yeah,
nigga Mac
can do that.
McClung. And how tall is Mac? Ain't he like 6'5'8", something like that?
He's short.
5'8".
I'm a
He's short. He not tall.
I'm gonna look it up. But this man cleared the car, jumped over a nigga that was out the top of the car, and grabbed the ball, dunked it first try.
Dunked it the other way.
Like
he didn't just dunk that shit. He said, "Let me contort a little bit."
Yeah, nah, bro. Like that's crazy.
Matt McClung is OD, but we can't forget what Zach LaVine did in that dunk contest, man.
He's not competing.
You say he's not gonna get it?
He's not competing. Mac is gonna get it.
We ain't see Mac jump on the free throw line.
Bro, it's not.
No, me too. That shit played out.
Is it?
Jump up for three
Zach
steps.
LaVine got them long ass legs, bro. How many other niggas can jump from the free throw line in the league?
I don't understand how
niggas.
It's a
1-2 jumper.
Niggas be downplaying Zach LaVine's dunks.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas is downplaying again. What is the most famous dunk in a dunk contest, which is on the logo of trillions and trillions of shit? Hold on. That's the most famous dunk. Michael Jordan from the free throw line. Zach LaVine did that 3 times from an alley-oop, through the legs, and a windmill.
So that shit is not special, my nigga.
And this is
you do it, Matt. You do it, Matt.
Niggas is not jumping from the free throw line.
Look, hey, next time we in the gym, I'm doing that shit. Put it on the stream. I don't give a fuck.
What was the biggest controversy during that dunk contest?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Niggas were saying that he didn't win because Aaron Gordon got cheated.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you didn't win when I made the most famous dunk in the dunk contest better and did it 3 times.
But do you remember that Aaron Gordon got cheated?
He did not get cheated.
He did not get cheated.
Wait. The only reason Aaron Gordon lost is because 50 is the highest score you can get. So no matter how great those couple dunks they were, you can only get 50 points. So Zach LaVine does a dunk that's also worth 50 points. There's nothing you can do about it.
Was there or was there not somebody that was supposed to vote for him with a certain amount and then did not, or yes, or what happened?
Are you talking about the second time or the first? The first one, Zach LaVine won it. The second time, D Wade screwed him. I can't do nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The second time.
Oh, the second competition when D Wade gave him a 9.
There was a big asterisk on it.
And even the thing referring to the first competition.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the second competition. The second competition, Aaron Gordon. People were like, "Oh, these dunks are more amazing," and he should have won because of that asterisk. Those dunks that were lesser than what Mac McClung was doing, Mac McClung was knocking them down first try every single time. Perfect.
I don't even. What year was the second one? The second Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine.
I don't even remember.
So okay, real quick, because I got one more question. Bomba's choosing Mac. Out of those 5, Matt, who you choosing?
I'm going with Mac. Ja be my next pick, but I'm going with Mac, bro.
Okay. Kenny?
I'm going... Oh, it's between Mac and Zach LaVine for me. Wait, are we talking about prime or are we talking about currently?
Prime.
Prime? All right, it's between Mac and Zach LaVine. And I'm going to go... I'm going Zach LaVine, bro. I'm going Zach LaVine.
I'm gonna also go Zach for mine. But last question, then we're gonna move on to the main segment. We gotta talk about the GOAT. LeBron got a lot of scrutiny from pulling out of the All-Star game at the last minute, showing up in street clothes or whatever. People are saying that he's selfish and he should have, if he knew he wasn't gonna play, he should have announced that earlier so somebody Like a Norman Powell could have gotten a nod to represent, in the All-Star game. So I guess just a quick response. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree that LeBron was selfish, or do y'all genuinely think he didn't know he wasn't going to play until the last minute?
I think he's selfish, but that's the goat, nigga. He could do what he want. And the only thing I say, I feel like he should have pulled up in the uniform for the picture. Like he kind of fucked the picture up. But that's the goat. If he don't want to play, he don't want to play, nigga. He's still giving triple doubles. Like it's cool. He hurt. It's all right.
For sure.
I mean, what Matt just said, bro. Because I didn't know that he wasn't playing until we saw him in street clothes. So we also don't know like what the timetable is for like whatever was bothering him. At the end of the day, I don't think the league would just like sit by if LeBron was hurt and then like it's known and then he just doesn't show up. So I feel like it probably is something that happened last minute. However, at the end of the day, man, shit, we got the All Star game. We ain't missed much. We saw what the new team format is. You ain't missed like you ain't felt it. So that's what I'm saying.
Kenny?
I'm saying I don't think he did it intentional. Like maybe he was hurt a little bit and thought he could play anyway, and then the trainers was like Lakers like nah, sit your butt down. Or I think maybe he like was at home on his way to the All Star game or getting ready to go somewhere. He like rolled his ankle or something, come down the stairs or something. You never know.
That nigga is old. Old
He's
niggas, old
old.
niggas roll they shit all
People
the
just
time.
assumed he didn't get hurt that day. Like this man, who was it that like fell down their stairs and like tore their ACL or something?
Was it John Wall?
Yeah, this man was falling down the stairs and tore his ACL.
I
Like
was so
shit
pissed,
happens in regular life still.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I definitely agree with all of y'all. Honestly, well, I do think that. So how I think is a little bit deeper. I feel like LeBron would have let them know that he wasn't going to play, but I'm thinking of Adam Silver and all the scrutiny he's gotten this past year of how the NBA hasn't been, getting that much viewership and things of that nature. And
Mhm.
so I think that they knew, but they purposely didn't announce it till the last minute so they could keep their viewership up. Because if you announce
That makes
that
sense.
on Wednesday,
Mhm.
be honest, like the only majority of the reason that I wanted to tap into the All-Star game was to see LeBron play. That's it. And that's a lot of niggas reasons. So if you say LeBron's not playing, niggas is not gonna watch. Niggas not gonna pull up to watch. So that's just my thoughts on it. But I will go ahead and move on to the main segment of the night, which is the WWE, professional wrestling, sports entertainment, man. So again, for our viewers that's watching live, me and Matt are going to carry a lot of this because Kenny and Bamba don't pay attention to WWE as much. But
That
I
shit is fake.
know the way that they get hurt is not fake. So, but I know they're going to contribute to the conversation. So, my first question, and Matt, you can start us off. What do you think about the state of the WWE in 2025? Do you feel like it's strong? Do you feel like it's gotten better? What's your overall take on that?
For sure. And I got some notes off to the side. So if I keep looking off to the side, that's what it is. But
Do you, brother?
overall, I like the place that it's in with what Triple H is doing. It got me back into it because after like 2017, 2018, like when I went to college, I kind of fell off. I'm like, I ain't really watching this no more. I watch WrestleMania, but like that's it. But now it's starting to feel like how it did when we was kids for the most part. I think part of what I don't like, but like it's good for the company, is they'll put like Royal Rumble in a football stadium, right? But back in the day, it only used to be WrestleMania in those big stadiums. But now it's like the company is growing and they get more money, and that's cool because they sell it out. It's good for the wrestlers, it's good for the company, keep the business alive. Me personally, I don't like to see that though, because it low key take away from the feeling of WrestleMania in some ways. And then I also don't like to see only four matches on a pay per view. Like, come on, bro. Where all the other title defenses at? Where are the other stories? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, I'm mixed because it seemed like the company is thriving. I mean, Triple H got these people getting vacation, they getting holiday time and stuff like that. It's like good for the people, good for the wrestlers as people. I can recognize that as an adult, but as a fan, I don't know, bro. I don't really want to see all that, to be honest.
Nah, I feel that. And one thing you did say is it might have to do with just the success that they've been getting over the years, because you got to think they what also wasn't customary back when it was popular when we were younger was the pay-per-views was almost always in America. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
99.9%
Hmm.
America. These dudes in France, these dudes in Saudi Arabia, these dudes in Australia.
No.
Like they pay-per-views is almost always out the country these days. You feel me?
Hmm.
So I think that's just a nod to the success they had. But Kenny or Bamba, either one of y'all can, answer. From what y'all tapped in to see what y'all have seen so far, what do you think about how WWE is?
So I think as far as like where it's at and what we see, it's two different aspects of it. Just as a business as a whole, I think the WWE is in a better place than it has ever been, especially now with like just just the access that they have with like younger celebrities. I feel like just being able to have the Kai Cenats, the Speeds, like people coming for events and shit like that, it just draws in a lot of viewership. However, in quality, as far as like the storylines and what's happening in itself, you can definitely see a difference. But also, you can see talent like the ones before. I remember me, we were talking about when Logan Paul joined the WWE. And to me, like I just hearing it, it sounds like a gag, but when you watch it, it's a different story. You're just like, nah, he actually got it, bro. Like this nigga's
That
good.
nigga Logan Paul, hey,
Yeah,
as much
he
as
is in
niggas
it.
don't like him, that man is a freak athlete in the ring.
He like that. Both of the brothers can't lie. But also, I think we can all admit that the biggest part of the story is still now when we have the old wrestlers come through, they still like they still in the spotlight. You feel me? Like it's night and day. Like I understand you still got niggas rocking today, but when those old wrestlers are like coming through to whether finish their story or just be a part of the fun a little bit again, like you feel it in the arena. I feel like fans just come alive. So to me, as far as just like quality wise, what I remember as a kid is still better, like light years ahead. But just as a business, bro, like yeah, ain't nothing sniffing like the WWE compared to what it was in the past.
No, I feel that. I agree with a lot of what you said. But before I go into mine, I'll let Kenny go ahead. Can anybody hear Kenny?
Can you
Are
repeat
you
the
muted?
question?
I hear him
You
now.
said what?
Can you repeat the question for me?
So I was from what you've seen, I would say this year, recent years, from what I've shared with you, like what do you think of the state of WWE like today, 2025?
I think it's getting better because there was definitely a hard decline, like right around COVID. Like around COVID, it was bad. It was just corny. Like when they went like PG rated, that little era, it was terrible. Um, I think what they've done with the Bloodline has really rejuvenated it. The new storyline with Solo becoming like the antagonist to them, the little brother, evil little brother, whatever. Bringing back Jay and Jimmy Uso, bringing back uh, Roman. That storyline I think saved them a lot. Uh, the yeah the Bloodline storyline saved them a huge bit. And then what they're doing now would be like bringing AJ Styles and CM Punk back at the same time as well is saving them. I think they're on a good track. I think they lost a lot of star power, and I think Triple H probably realized that because they're bringing everybody back. Like The Rock has been on there, John Cena's back. They're literally pulling out all the stops. It's like I feel like they saw like WWE finally tanking for the first time in like almost 30 years, and they I feel like they probably got scared. But if you really are tapped into WWE like back in the day, they used to bring back OG legends all the time. Like they used to bring like Rowdy Piper used to be on there. Dusty Rhodes used to be coming up all the time. So it's not nothing new. I feel like they got away from the old recipe. Now I feel like they're low key trying to get back to that. I think if they get out of this PG-13 era, go back to their old shit. Like fuck them kids. We don't care if it's child friendly. Cause it don't make sense. Sure, I get John Cena was a big influence, but even when it wasn't kid friendly, the kids were still buying the action figures. They were still making money. So I don't understand why they really leaned into the whole PG thing. They need to go back to their old shit. Personally,
Nah, for sure. I agree with a lot of things that everybody said, you feel me? Me personally, I think one thing I appreciate the most out of how the state of WWE is today and how it's been in the most recent years is and I will admit that this past year or 2 years, it has fluctuated, but the representation of the women's division is
oh yeah,
the
that's
highest. Is that
yeah.
like you will
They're
always have
cold.
you will always have legends like Trish Stratus, Melina, Kelly, like divas that was actually doing work.
Don't forget
But
about Mickey James.
Yeah.
Mickey James. But that was the majority of that was Vince McMahon's women's division, and Vince McMahon was selling sex more than anything. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like now, like they used to call the women divas, they are now superstars. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? You have a women's world heavyweight champion. You have a women's WWE champion. You got women's tag team champions. You got they just did the WWE women's intercontinental champion. Like the representation that they're getting is amazing. And then the superstars that they got, Bianca Belair,
Mm-hmm.
Naomi, Rhea Ripley. Charlotte Flair just returned, and she's a pioneer, one of
She
the
looks
original
completely different now.
four
What did she do to her
horsewomen.
face?
I'm
She
dead.
do look different. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, white women age differently, Kenny. Um,
but
I feel like I'm missing. Even though a lot of people don't like her, Liv Morgan has got a crazy run going on right now. Alexa Bliss just returned. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio
hmm
native. You feel me?
yes, sir. Grove
Um,
City.
but no, that's one thing I definitely appreciated. And then two, I mean, just like Matt stated earlier, the business side of WWE is really thriving right now. They're doing a lot of things. They're getting represented more. It's just like things that we are seeing them doing now is like things that would have been unheard of back in the late 2000s. You feel me?
Hmm.
One thing is I think Roman Reigns is the first wrestler to get sponsored by a shoe.
Yes,
You feel
sir.
me?
This
Oh,
man has
word.
a
He got
shoe.
one?
Yeah,
Jordan.
Roman Reigns is Jordan brand. He has
Hmm.
his own.
Whoa.
Nah,
He has his
I gotta look them facts
He
Hmm.
up.
has
Hold
his
on.
own shoe with his
Hold
own
on.
logo. You feel me? Like it's crazy and like
Indeed.
and it's well deserved because that's one thing that that's one thing that the WWE lacked and why they had to decline so many years is because after John Cena started becoming a part timer and then he went from part time to quarter time, niggas was not tapped in, bro. And they was pushing Roman Reigns to be that guy
Too soon.
too soon. When he was big dog Roman Reigns, that nigga sucked. That nigga was
Ass.
trash.
He was still
Garbage.
wearing the vest.
Yeah. He was still wearing
Yeah.
the vest and everything. Like he just and even in an infamous, you feel me, like exchange between one of the times John Cena came back, I think it was like 2018. What's the name? John Cena called him out. He basically
Hmm.
like, and that's like what makes it because yes, WWE is scripted, but they blur the lines a lot, especially John Cena because he don't have a script. He always go off the top of the dome. This man John Cena told Roman Reigns in his face while they were pushing him to be the guy that I keep coming back because you cannot do your job.
Hmm.
Like told him that to his face, and he was dead ass serious when he said that. You feel me? So that's just that contributed to their decline because they just didn't have a face. They were trying to make Roman the face, but nobody was nobody was really rocking him until the tribal chief. You feel me? And then once the tribal chief started gaining traction, he got the Usos on with him. He got Sami Zayn on with him. Feel me? Like had a whole feud, 2 year, 3 year feud with Cody Rhodes. Like that's when we started gaining that traction back. So I think they're in a good spot. Um, so I just mentioned Cody Rhodes. I don't know if everybody has had I see Matt shaking his head already. I don't know. I don't know if everybody's been able to kind of tap into his title run or him finishing the story when he returned to WWE from AEW. what do y'all think about Cody Rhodes as, WWE champion? Do y'all think he's a great champion? Do y'all think he's representing the championship well? Like what's your overall thoughts on him? Because right now he's supposed to be the guy.
Shout out LeBron
Bro.
in the chat.
You said the what?
I was just shouting out LeBrangston in the chat. My boy Langston.
Oh, but Carlisle, me personally, I would give him flowers. I would give him his flowers whenever the Bengals finally win, because as a quarterback, he just hasn't been producing. So
I'm dead. Relax. Joe Burrow done changed his hair back to normal already. Come on.
but Matt, what do you think?
Look, bro,
Cody Rhodes.
I'm not a fan. Look, it was cool when he came back and he finished his story, whatever, whatever. I'm not that big a fan of bro. I think he's overrated. Like he's cool, but he a little slow in the ring. I don't know. I don't. And he doesn't give me the same feel as John Cena. When John Cena was being pushed, it was like, damn, but you can't deny like that's John Cena, bro. That's the face of the company. Cody Rhodes not the face of the company, and that's okay. He deserved a title reign and all that, but his moveset ain't even that good. I ain't gonna lie, and neither was John Cena. But when you get hit with that FU, you know it's over. You know what I mean? That little crossroads. I don't know. Seeing Cody Rhodes from where he came from back in the day, to where he is now, he had to go get that success outside of WWE. And it's cool that he can come back and like have that same success in WWE now, but I feel like it's being a little bit overdone. Like I feel like he should have been lost that title, to be honest. He shouldn't still be WWE champion. I feel like it's being overdrawn. I don't want to see him have the title for a year and some change, or however long they're gonna do it. He shouldn't be a champion that long, bro. I don't think he that. I don't think he cut like that.
All right, all right. I'm gonna cut into that. Kenny, go ahead.
I agree. I'm gonna give an example. I think Jeff. Wait, look. Langston says he's gonna lose to John Cena at WrestleMania.
Hmm.
But what I was gonna say is Jeff Hardy is a much better wrestler than Cody Rhodes in every single way, and he didn't hold the WWE title belt this long.
But that was different. Jeff Hardy was having drug issues.
He's getting high,
He
boy.
said
This
it was
man-
stuff off.
And the crazy thing is, did y'all just, or I don't know if y'all did, probably not, but they just released a statement for the first time WWE is going to be banning marijuana from the banned drug list. So they take it
Yeah.
out. So that could have saved a lot of wrestlers. RVD, Jeff Hardy.
Mhm.
RVD is a goat.
Bro.
What's the name of the dude that was teaming up with Randy Orton for a little while? Then he got fired.
Yeah. Matt Riddle. Yeah.
They could have saved a lot of names.
Wait, Matt Riddle got fired too?
He got fired for smoking weed.
For
Oh,
sure.
that's obvious.
That's crazy, bro.
I just
But-
don't. I don't think Cody Rhodes is. I don't like what Matt said. He's just not a. You got to think about the lineage of WWE champions. Cody Rhodes don't fit in that category.
Mm-mm. I don't care what color his hair is.
I'm a disagree because y'all talking about lineage. John Bradshaw Layfield was a WWE champion at once, bro.
For how long?
But look, I understand that. I understand that, and I don't want anybody to think I'm shading JBL because that man in his prime on the mic, he's one of them. But when you talk about lineage, you gotta remember that nigga's a WWE champion. The Miz is a WWE champion, several time WWE.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
I'll turn up on the Miz. Come on.
Don't
Come
do
on.
it.
The
Nah,
Miz
I ain't
was
gonna lie.
like
The
that.
Miz and
The
Cody
Miz-
Rhodes like equal.
So
Look.
this is what I'm gonna say about Cody Rhodes. I didn't know at first because again, Cody Rhodes that I remember was one of the backup man to Randy Orton legacy. He had that Stardust run, which was terrible.
Terrible.
And then he went, made his own company, AEW, turned up over there, then came back. As far as him being a WWE champion, I do think he mirrors a lot of what John Cena represented when he was WWE champion. And I think he does try to convey that. I think it's a hit or miss sometimes. It's a hit or miss. Overall, for me, I do like it. I do agree with Matt that maybe he shouldn't have held it this long, but I think it will set up the perfect match if John Cena wins an Elimination Chamber, and we'll talk about that later. But if John Cena wins an Elimination Chamber, I think it will set up a good match. But as far as what he's done, being the American Nightmare, bro, I think I think he's done a great job. Like he has arguably one of the best entrances in the WWE right now. He is
Mhm.
like Matt said, his move set isn't crazy until he wrestles the right nigga that knows how to sell. Like if they could sell that crossroads, that hole looks brutal. that
Okay, yeah,
that
yeah,
whole looks brutal. So I don't know. I like his swag too. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He be in some of the most expensive suits, and like he'll fight in them motherfuckers, bro. Like I don't know his the way he walked, the way he talked, the way he be aura farming, bro. I don't know. I rock with
yeah.
Cody.
Look, I don't like him calling himself the American Nightmare. Not that he need to be a heel, but he could stand to be a little more heel-ish. Because you're not John Cena. You're not the big Make a Wish Foundation face of the company type. He's not that. So it's like let him be a little heelish. I don't feel like he'd be like gritty enough. You know, if you're an American Nightmare, I need to be having nightmares, bro. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got to be the Undertaker, but you got to be a little tougher. Like
The thing
he
is,
be.
I think they're going to lean into that real soon because I don't know if you saw the highlights from the Royal Rumble match or if you watched it, but what's the name? What he did to Kevin Owens, that
Yeah,
Alabama slam in that table,
yeah.
and then this nigga rubbed in his face. He stood over a bloody face Kevin Owens with the titles in his hand, bro. Looking back at this nigga like, yeah, you can't fuck with me.
But
I
Kevin Owens
think
a heel right now.
yeah, that's what Kevin Owens is a heel, but I think the way that Cody's going, I think there's going to be a heel turn sometime soon. It's either going to be right before WrestleMania or right after.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Oh wait,
But
Kevin Owens is WWE champ too, isn't he?
no,
Nah, see, that's that shit. I'm glad you said that, Kenny. They
see,
need to stop letting niggas walk around with titles when they're not a champion. Like The Rock do it. Kevin Owens got the winged eagle. Stop that shit, man.
the reason the storyline behind that was because Kevin Owens didn't think that Cody Rhodes was a real champion, and so he brought out the belt that Cody Rhodes always wanted to have, and Cody Rhodes had been trying to negotiate with Triple H and Adam Pearce to actually bring the wing title back as the official title. And so
Mm.
Kevin Owens started wearing it because, he was just like, fuck you, nigga, you don't deserve this.
Now I thought Kevin Owens was a WWE champ for a while.
Nah, not recently.
Not recently,
Yeah,
but I'm talking
not
like
recently,
some
nigga.
years ago.
Like 6 or 7 of them things.
It's been a minute, fam.
Yeah.
But moving on, so we got some people rocking with Cody Rhodes, some people not. Uh, who do y'all think? We got Elimination Chamber coming up. Of course, that's going to decide who challenges Cody Rhodes for a WWE championship. Jey Uso is going to be facing Gunther at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship after winning Royal Rumble. Who do y'all think should be the next champions for the WWE and World Heavyweight Champion? Even if y'all not rocking with any Jey Uso, Gunther, you can name somebody that you've been looking at that you think is deserving. You could say
Nah,
they should
nah,
retain the
nah.
championship. What's y'all thoughts on it?
I
Who's
need
gonna
Jey
be
Uso to win it. I
who's
need
y'all
it.
next?
I
You,
Yeah,
need Jey Uso
man.
to win it.
hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. He do
I
deserve the
need
championship.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all going with it? Y'all going Jay on that World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah.
Yeet. Yes, sir. Gotta
I
be Jay,
need it.
man.
Bamba, what about you?
Unanimous. Jey Uso.
Jay Uso? Okay.
He the only nigga I know with that. Shit.
All right, then let's move on. WWE Championship. So,
Wait, I got a question. I got a question.
what's the question?
If Jey Uso the only Uso with a championship belt, can he have the Ulafala?
That's a whole nother thing. That
Nah,
they gotta
it
go
don't
through.
work like that, bro.
They gotta go through it right. They gotta go through tribal combat, which they have before, and Jey Uso lost.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But okay, moving over to WWE Championship. So Elimination Chamber match. We got Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, John Cena, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Damian Priest. So, one, I guess I'll start by this. Who's y'all pick to win that match based on what you've seen so far? Who y'all think is gonna come out?
Based on what I've seen, it's funny that you said that because I'm only going with what I can't see.
Hey man. Whoever want to answer, go ahead.
I hate to say it, but John Cena sucks now. Like, if you watch John Cena in the ring, he is ass now.
You little rusty.
It's bad.
You're a
Like
little
I was
rusty.
watching the Royal Rumble and I was like, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Falling off, being
terrible.
bald.
You been there, Kenny. Come on, man.
I'm saying it hurts. Like the Rock, he get in the ring, he still look good. John Cena getting that bitch, and he's terrible.
Which Rock? I'm not even gonna focus on that. So, regardless of anything you said, do you still want John Cena to be the next WWE champion?
Oh no. Wait, who is it? John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and who else?
Seth Rollins and Damian Priest.
They've been pushing Damian Priest OD hard low key lately, but I don't think he's gonna win it. It's gonna mess around with John Cena just so he can break the tie between him and Ric Flair once and for all.
He needs it.
It's probably gonna be John Cena.
Okay. Matt, who you got winning the Elimination Chamber and eventually challenging Cody Rhodes for the WWE champion at WrestleMania?
I think John Cena breaks it. I think he breaks the record. He gets the WWE Championship eventually. I don't know if he wins the Rumble. To be honest, with all them people that's booked in the Rumble, like what Kenny said, he ain't like that in the ring no more. And already beforehand, we ignored how bad his moveset was because it's John Cena. But like, he don't really be doing nothing crazy, bro. So I feel like CM Punk, the reason I'm not saying Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins is because I feel like John should get the title. You know what I mean? So I feel like CM Punk should win the Chamber, beat Cody Rhodes, and then start feuding with John Cena, and maybe John get it at SummerSlam or something like that. Like, I'd be cool with something like that. It feels almost too predictable to have John win at WrestleMania. It feels too much like, oh, let's just give it to him. You know what I mean? I think, even though I think he should get it, I think we should see like a little bit of fight for him to win it. You know what I mean? Because he was already given an Elimination Chamber match. He ain't have to qualify for that. He just said at a press conference and he was in it. Like, that's lame as fuck too, to be honest.
Wait, you don't think they gonna give it to Roman? They gonna say John Cena get it, then they gonna have Roman beat him for it?
I don't know when Roman gonna get it again, to be honest with you, because he had it for so long, bro. I don't think they in no rush to put it back on him. So I don't know if he'd be the one to take it from John. I think I could see Drew McIntyre taking it from John because I think
Drew McIntyre?
Bro, I think he deserves a solid reign. Give him at least 8 months to a year with the title. They be taking that shit from him quick, and it's kind of fucked up. But
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see Drew McIntyre taking a WWE championship, but I see him taking it off of Jay. I see him taking it off of Jay.
They better not do Jay
I don't
dirty
like
like that,
bro.
They better not do Jay dirty like that.
Just because he's also beefing with Jimmy right now too. So they might try to tie that into a thing.
That's how they beat them colored people,
Langston
bro.
say Cena's gonna win it, and then they gonna give it to Orton whenever he come back.
He said, "I'm dead." See, in a perfect world.
Yeah, that's a perfect world right there. I could fuck with that.
Bomba, did you have a pick?
I told you, man. I'm going with what I can't see. Or who I can't see, should I say.
For sure.
And especially Kenny, bro. You talking about that man ain't like that. He might not be like that, but the nigga that write the script still is.
I'm saying, what I think is going to happen, I do think is going to, how do I say this? I think they're going to set it up like the Royal Rumble, bro. Because like Matt said, everybody's expecting John Cena to win, go challenge Cody Rhodes. They have a match at WrestleMania. We thought he was going to win the Royal Rumble, and then he got pushed out last minute. I think it's going to be the same thing. I think they're going to keep pumping it up, and basically is not going to happen. I don't think he's getting that WrestleMania match.
Bro, back to back?
You said what?
I said back to back?
Yes, bro, because I feel like that's how Triple H thinks. I feel like he thinks, oh, they expecting it. Let's go another direction. You feel me? I think, like Matt said, I don't think he gets it at WrestleMania. I think he gets it later at SummerSlam. What I think is going to happen, I think CM Punk is going to win Elimination Chamber, beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. John Cena challenged CM Punk because there was a promo that CM Punk did the Raw. I think it was the Raw after the first Monday on Netflix, but he basically was talking about how hard he fought to get an Elimination Chamber. And he threw a little shade at John Cena in his promo, saying like some people just get to say that they in a match and they in a match.
Come on, bro.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he said, and he respects John Cena. He's a legend. He should be able to call his shot. But there's a difference between him and I worked my ass off to get in here, and all he had to do was say I'm in. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna build something. I'm thinking deeper into the promos, man.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt, I saw that you wanted to say something else before we moved on to the next one.
Oh man, I low-key forgot what I was gonna say. Uh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really remember.
All right. So let's run through these next two quick. Um, so right now we're gonna talk about the top five wrestlers that we think are in the WWE today, and then our personal top five of all time. And so I'll go ahead and start with my list of today's wrestlers that I think is top five. So number one, I got Roman Reigns. Number two, I got Cody Rhodes. Number three, I got CM Punk. Number four, I got Seth Rollins. And then number five, I got Jey Uso. So that's my top five. That's who I think is running the company today. Honorable mention Gunther because niggas do not give him his respect. That nigga is a damn good wrestler and he's gotten so much
Mm-hmm.
better on the mic since like Gunther is a real world heavyweight champion, dog. Like he's a bruiser. He's
Mm-hmm.
a heavyweight. Like what that championship represents, I think he represents that so well. But I just had to give him an honorable mention because I wanted to put him on this list, but I didn't think I could put him over any of the five names that I just said. So mm, and that's off screen. Kenny or
I'm here though, gang.
you here? Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Let me get your top five today.
So my top five today is funny. We got number one and number four the same, Roman and Seth. So my number one is Roman Reigns for sure. He's carrying the company as he should be. Like it feels right now.
Facts.
Number two, I gotta go Bianca Belair. Cause every time I watch her, bro, I'm amazed. I'm like, bro, she really is the EST in everything that she do. I'm like, she the best, she the strongest. You know what I mean? Like she really be like carrying the women's division, and she just a tag champ right now. But
Facts.
watching her in the Rumble, I'm like, bro, she got it. Like, and it's cool that they don't always have like the women's world championship or the WWE championship on her. Cause like I get it, you got to give other people shine, but she's somebody who could have it and like literally not be beat because she's better than everybody else. Period.
Literally.
So she my number two. I'm going Rhea Ripley three because I feel not exactly the same, but mostly the same. Like I think Bianca's a step above Rhea, like so slightly. But I mean Rhea, great, bro. I feel like she's really coming into her stardom as a superstar. Like she's really finding herself. She's really gathering a following. You know what I mean? Like after she left the Judgment Day, I feel like she really took off in her solo career, and she a star now. She right up there with Roman. She's up there. So to me, I got to put her at number three. Number four, I got Seth because he's too consistent, and his move set. I love somebody who can actually do stuff. You know what I mean? They can do a lot. They're a little bit of a high flyer, but they can suplex you too. I appreciate that. And then I gotta go Jacob Fatu at five because that nigga boy, hey, he a little heavy set,
Hold on,
but
man.
he
You
be
breaking
coming
up. You
through. It's
breaking
like
up,
he a
Matt.
mix of Umaga and Jeff Hardy, bro. That shit crazy. Doing all sorts. Oh, can y'all hear me now? It's okay.
Yeah, I think you back now.
A little better.
Kenny Bumby, y'all can hear me?
That might be the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
he's
It's been
smooth.
tweaking
He's
all
smooth.
day.
All right, that's a bet. But now I
Bet,
heard that Jacob
Spectrum
Fatu.
Wi-Fi.
I heard that Jacob Fatu. You said he's a mix between Jeff Hardy and Umaga.
Yes, sir. That boy cold. That's my fifth though. That's my fifth spot.
Okay, I see you throwing some love in the women's division in there. I'm not gonna lie to you, Bianca Belair, uh, Rhea Ripley, and Nia Jax. I just want to say real quick, those are three women that can rock with the dudes, dog. And Nia Jax
Yeah.
been in two men's Royal Rumbles.
Yeah,
So
I forgetting one. What's her name? Bianca Belair's tag team partner. Well, is she hurt right now?
yeah, she is
Cargill,
hurt.
Jay Cargill.
Jay
Cargill.
Cargill like that
Yeah.
too.
They haven't put her in enough matches, and I don't know why.
Exactly. She been too hurt. She been too like out the way for real.
But Kenny Bamba, let's get your list real quick.
I got three on mine. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. It's fine. It's fine.
Only three I got: Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and then Logan Paul. That's the three I would go with. But because wait, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I don't watch it like that. It's fake anyway. The person I want to give a shout out to, and it's a girl too. I don't know her, but her clips are everywhere, especially on Twitter for all the wrong reason. But you can tell that she really be running the game right now. It's a golf chick. She is golf, got black
That's
and
Rhea
eyes.
Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, give her a shout out.
Kenny.
This man said Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's an honorable mention. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh.
I got three. He's third on my list. What y'all talking about?
I'm gonna go. Okay, you gotta put Roman at number one. It's like you have to. He's the new head guy. Roman Reigns at one. I should have took a picture of him at the airport when I saw him in 2015. No, what was that? 2016. I saw him, R-Truth, and Big Show at the airport. I'm gonna go Roman one.
I took a picture with the Big Show, Kenny.
He's not as tall as I thought he was gonna be in person.
Really?
I know he's 7 feet, but I thought in my head he's like it's
Maybe
fine.
he was standing on the box that day. Keep going.
So yeah, Roman Reigns number one. Number two, I'm gonna go. I'm about to say something crazy. I'm going Jey Uso number two.
That's not crazy.
I'm going
That's not crazy.
I'm going Jey Uso. Yeah. I'm going with Jay, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Bianca. No, I'm gonna go Bianca number 3, Rhea Ripley number 4, and then number 5. I'm gonna go Seth Rollins.
Okay. That's a solid list. Everybody got solid list. Bomba throwing Logan Paul in there. We just gonna respect it.
Solid. Number 3, solid. I fuck with it.
But so now moving on to our all-time list. Let me get my honorable mentions out of here before I go through my top. My honorable mentions for this list are names like Edge, RVD, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio. Those are some honorable mentions that I got.
Wait, honorable mentions for what?
For my all-time. This is your personal top 5 all-time list. Number 1, John My cousin can speak to it. I had John Cena posters on the wall because I had John Cena posters like that was, and that's the reason why it took WWE so long to come back into a entertainment spotlight, because John Cena eclipsed WWE and was mainstream before he was supposed to be. Before he started acting, before all that, niggas was tapping in to WWE off the strength of John Cena. That man went triple platinum in the streets with his album. You feel me? 16-time world champion.
Time is now.
Nigga said in the street.
1 championship away from being a Grand Slam champion. And yes, his moveset was questionable at times, but in his prime, that man was doing the leg drop off the top rope. He was doing the rolling bulldog over the top. Like that, and with any match you got him in, that was no doubt you did not want to see him in a I Quit match or a no disqualification match.
Yeah.
That's my bro. Because that nigga's not quitting. And another side comes out of that nigga John Cena when he in no disqualification, bro. Number 1 all time. We can argue all day. Number 2, one of his all time nemesis, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton number 2.
I got Randy at number 2. He is personally one of my favorite wrestlers ever, because this nigga he all happy. He right now he like somebody happy ass uncle, dog. But Randy Orton 09 through 13, that was the devil. I literally thought he was killing people when he was kicking them in the head, dog.
Broke in the Triple H house.
Bro, broke in this man was insane. There's bro, I can talk about Randy all day, and he got the coldest finisher of all time. Coldest finisher of all time. RKO so cold. RKO
That's the
so cold, dog.
coldest.
It's like Kobe, man. Shooting
It's
the
like
shot. You say
it's so
Kobe,
Yeah,
RKO
versatile.
been
nah.
done forever.
You can literally hit there. That's a finisher. You can literally hit anywhere,
Mhm.
everywhere. Nigga standing, nigga flipping, nigga rolling. He can RKO. If you already on the mat, he will find a way to RKO your ass. Like number
If
three,
you win the match, he'll find a way to
RKO
RKO.
your ass. Like number three, the showstopper, the heartbreak
I
kid,
knew you was gonna
Shawn
say Shawn
Michaels,
Michaels.
boy.
I knew that was your number 3.
Shawn Michaels, again, he's just one of them, dog. Especially because the way he also returned in '02 and was still that man, because he was that man late '90s, got kicked out of WWE, drug issues, fixed his life, came back, and was just still him, bro. Number four, I got the man with the longest WrestleMania match streak, undefeated until Vince McMahon ruined that shit.
For no
Ruined that
reason.
shit.
Literally no reason. Nobody. Anyway, The Undertaker, dog, the dead
Yes,
man,
sir.
a legend in his own right, and it's so crazy that the Undertaker has a fucking podcast now because that man
What?
used to never talk. And look, when I was real young in his American Badass days when he was really talking, so I don't remember much of
Hmm.
this. But when he was just straight dead man phase, that man never said anything. So it's just crazy to hear his voice on a regular now. And then number five, even though it might be questionable to some people, I got to get that boy Hunter Hearst Helmsley Triple
Triple
H.
H?
I need to get that man to
Yeah,
number
that's
five.
crazy, right?
I got to get that man.
Ew, but the ew.
That man meant something. You feel me? That man meant something. But that's my all time five. Matt, I'm gonna give it over to you, man.
Hey, I got a lot of respect for your top five. I'm not gonna lie. A
Appreciate it.
lot of respect. A lot of respect. My top five though. So this is my 1A/1B. They interchangeable. I might like tomorrow. I might say a different person. You know what I mean? So number one, I'm going with John Cena. But that 1B spot slash number two was Undertaker. That was my favorite all time. Like I don't know something about him, bro. The Dead Man, Tombstone. Number three, I gotta go Randy Orton. Back in the day, I didn't like Randy. You know, like you said, like he was a terrible person. I mean, a heel, like bald headed Randy Orton kicking people in the head. Terrible,
That
bro.
man RKO Stephanie McMahon and kissed her.
Man, with Triple H handcuffed to the rope, like that's her real life husband. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy.
That's
And you know,
crazy.
it's all scripted, but like fuck that scripted shit. This shit entertainment. You know what I mean? Just like I want to see Thanos win. It was all right to see Randy win sometimes. Like every time the Avengers, John Cena don't need to win. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it was cool to see Randy how he played the heel. He got to be in my top five for sure because I hated that nigga, bro. Uh, man, but his entrance used to be cold though. He come out with the little sparklers behind him. So
Facts.
you can't even see my
Facts.
arms, but he put that shit up. That nigga was cold. Number four, I gotta go Jeff Hardy for the culture. I mean, what he meant to wrestling, and he never really got the push that some of the other people got. Like he ain't never had that long title reign like we was talking about earlier. He never really got that. But at the end of the day, what was people in the crowd wearing? Them arm sleeves on their arms. You know what I mean? Like he was a huge part of WWE. I have a whole lot of respect for not just like high flyers, but people that's going crashing through ladders, crashing through tables. Like he was fucking his body up, bro. Like
Facts.
a lot, time after time after time, and it was like entertaining as fuck. So he got to be in my top five. Um, and then my number five spot, I'm going Edge. It's another heel. I hated Edge back in the day. Like I didn't like Edge until he came back more recently. Like he was never really a face, but he was a good ass heel. The rivalries he had with Undertaker when he had Vicky Guerrero with him, that shit used to piss me off. He always find a way to be the world champion.
Facts.
And then the feud he had with John Cena, I have a lot of respect for a good heel. So that's why I got Randy and Edge in my top five for sure. But that's my personal top five.
Hey, that's beautiful. That's a lot of respect right there.
Yeah.
Bomba, go ahead.
Also, before I go, I just want to preface that I can appreciate this conversation because growing up, we didn't have access to WWE like in real time. Like you had to wait for it to be translated in French, and then they will release it like maybe like a week later to Senegal. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew till now that Shawn Michaels had drug problems, and that's why he took a break and then came back. Up until you mentioned it, but number one, obviously, we all got the same number one, John Cena. I think that man is untouchable at the number one spot. But number two, I got the Undertaker. I can't let that man go any further than that. Then after him, I got Jeff Hardy. Carlo, I'm surprised you didn't ask how we felt about the conversation between Jeff Hardy being bigger than John Cena possibly, but you know.
It wasn't on the rundown. I'm sorry.
Number four, close to my heart, I'm gonna go with Eddie Guerrero.
Respectful.
Shout out Ed.
Respectful.
Yeah.
This is also especially to what could have been. You feel me? And then I'm gonna finish it with I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. Give me Randy Orton, man.
That's solid list. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat, RIP. Kenny, end us off, man.
All right, I got Carlito,
Oh,
Chavo
shit.
Guerrero,
Oh shit.
Mr. Kennedy. I got
Kennedy.
I got what's dude's name? I got Santino Marella.
No, this nigga. Okay.
He capping, man.
Playing games. Even though the way Santino Marella got introduced to WWE is cold.
Nigga. I was just talking about that the other day. I swear to God, like 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. I'm like, bro, I remember that shit. Came out the crowd. That shit was so
I was
hard.
about to say I was watching that bitch live, dog.
Yeah.
Came out the crowd. Bobby Lashley.
Was comedy, bro.
We can get into it, but who? Wait, no, I'm not. Who's your number 5? Kenny, give us your real list so I can move on.
All right. Number one, of course, is John Cena. John Cena's number one for sure. Number 2 is The Undertaker. Number 3 is The Rock.
Boo.
Y'all don't
Yeah, boo.
boo The Rock?
Bro, that nigga,
that shit.
he's so overrated, dog.
Mhm.
We want to talk about nigga moveset trash. The Rock moveset is trash.
No, he's not.
Nigga.
The Rock moveset is the Rock moveset is
The most electrifying move in sports. And come on, bro.
The Rock was a
Hey, he a
comedian.
hell of a
Rock
talker.
is
Yeah,
ass. That's
he
crazy.
cool on the mic, but fuck that ring shit.
Right, bro.
You crazy. So number 3 is The Rock. Number 4, I'll go Randy Orton. And then number 5, all time. That's a hard one because I got so many. I got so many people. Like, y'all talking about moveset. Don't nobody moveset damn near. Is there nobody with a better moveset than RVD and Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Ray
We
was
gonna
an
talk.
honorable mention.
Them
for me.
niggas got bags.
One nigga's moveset that I know is better than both of theirs, and he didn't make anybody's list, and I should have shouted out in my honorable mention. He not in WWE anymore. He's in AEW, but Ricochet. Ricochet's moveset is
Yeah, he's
insane.
OD.
Mhm.
He's OD.
Ricochet's moveset is insane, and he deserves. I hope he gets everything and then some in AEW. I hope he get a title run. I hope he get what's the name? I don't know. He deserves it all. He deserves it all.
You said above Rey Mysterio.
His moveset, yeah, for sure.
Word.
They could be at the same level, but in me personally, just from watching Ricochet wrestle, bro, his moveset is the craziest, and not in just WWE, not just AEW, and all of wrestling right now.
Yeah, number 5, I'm going to go. Damn, Shawn Michaels or Jeff Hardy. Fuck. I'm going to go Shawn Michaels on number 5. Oh, that hurts. Shawn Michaels number 5.
For sure.
Wow.
For sure. All right. Last thing I wanna touch on. We can run through this real quick. I apologize for going so long. I want to talk about interests and returns, just real quick. The one thing that makes WWE what it is is the fire entrances that most of their superstars have, and then some of the returns, like Bamba mentioned earlier. You got a lot of people back in the day, or it was Bamba or Kenny, whoever mentioned it. A lot of people back in the day, some of the legends was returning. You feel me? And
It was me.
we're kind of seeing that same trend today with like names like John Cena, CM Punk just returned, The Rock. So, and those are just big moments. And then you have some celebrity guests come in and wrestle, Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, things of that nature. So I guess over the years, or I guess what are some of y'all's favorite entrances that y'all seen, or is close to y'all heart in WWE? And then what are some of the best returns that you've seen, watching WWE?
When you say entrance, are you saying debut?
So not necessarily debut. If it's somebody's debut that sticks out to you, yeah, I would go ahead and mention that too. But just like entrances, like for example, Batista's
Right,
entrance,
that's what I was gonna say, Carlil.
one of the best entrances of all time. The
Alone.
way he squat down and start that motherfucking machine gun. Nah, that nigga was cold, bro. But yeah, just their entrances in general.
I think we randomly wear a Lakers jersey, a big ass Lakers jersey.
Lakers jersey was big as fuck on them, though.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. One of the best entrances in all of WWE history is Rey Mysterio, because you never knew what mask he was gonna wear that night, and then he would jump from the. Come on, bro. He would jump from. He had a little trampoline
Or
jump.
Kenny, that man will pass by a kid, be like, "Pop, pop, pop," and we're like, "Oh shit, you're moving it." Another one.
Another mask. Yeah. Rey Mysterio's mask was. I always wanted a Rey Mysterio mask. I'm mad Carlil said it, but Batista's entrance was always cold. One underrated entrance is Undertaker. Like at WrestleMania, Undertaker and Triple H always had the coldest entrances when they was in WrestleMania. When Triple H had the skull mat, like he was on the throne, that was tough.
Kenny, if you give all the honorable mention, we don't have picks left. Pick yours.
Wait, we picking just one?
Yeah, pick yours.
Just go ahead and pick one. Y'all can mention y'all honorable mentions, but go ahead and just let's get through this.
I'm going Rey Mysterio. I will go John Cena, because that anytime John Cena's music start playing, you instantly get hype. But for the totality, like the spectacle, the sparks, the ring attire, I'm going Rey Mysterio.
All right, for sure. Bomba, go ahead if you got any.
You mentioned the one that he's not likable now, but back then, and I'm just talking about his regular entrance too, I fuck with it, is Triple H. And it's specifically the part where we'll hop on the cord, chug a water bottle, and it's just like, that's kids, bro.
Bro, imagine being in the front row getting spat on.
You said what?
Imagine being in the front row and he spit on you.
Oh, yeah.
When I tell you,
pay for that.
When I tell you, my mom used to come home with those cases of water bottles, bro. I used to snatch like 5, go in the front yard, you feel me? Just start going crazy.
It was in the front yard being a sprinkler.
But no, that's a good one. That's all you got though, Bomba, just Triple H.
Yeah, all the honorable mentions have been mentioned already, so we go with Triple H.
All right, Matt, it's on you.
So I'm gonna avoid the cliche of John Cena or the Undertaker. I'm gonna rock with Jeff Hardy, because I'm a fan of Pyro. Like Batista's was cool too, but I don't know. Like Jeff Hardy had me coming out doing that goofy ass, throwing arms in the air, like looking stupid as fuck. But like, I don't know, that shit fit. And like, I fuck with like how he kind of had like a black light thing going too, so it's almost like glow in the dark ish. And then he come out with the face paint, bro. Don't nothing beat that. Like every time that man came out to the ring, I wanted him to win. I don't care who he was going against. Give him the dub. He deserved it.
Look, fun fact: when me and Matt used to wrestle as kids, we would do Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. This nigga always had to be Matt.
Matt was trash.
Ass, nigga, that
Matt Hardy is trash.
Matt,
Nigga
ain't no
always
way.
had to be Matt, cuz.
Matt, ain't no way your name Matt and you're trying to be Jeff.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Jeff.
I couldn't even argue it, bro. But he ain't do no flips. He ain't do shit. I'm like, all right, I guess. Let me hit you with the side effect, man. Oh,
No,
okay.
for sure. What's the name? You said Jeff Hardy. You got any other interests or returns you want to highlight?
Oh shit. If we're gonna talk about returns, the Hardy Boys at the I think it was WrestleMania 32, maybe 2017,
33,
whenever.
2017.
Yeah, when they faked like the new day faked like they was gonna come out, and then them Hardy Boys came out, like that shit was crazy. I remember watching that live, being like they back. That was the first time they was back in years.
Facts.
That shit was crazy. The '08 Rumble when John Cena came back after he tore his pec, he came back like fucking 6 months early, something crazy.
Facts.
That was crazy coming back at number 30. And then to not be long winded, Edge when he came back in 2020, bro. Like this nigga career was over. I remember him retiring. You feel me? I'm
Yes.
like, his neck fucked up. He ain't never gonna wrestle again. He came back 9 years later. That shit was stupid. I was completely bro. Like if I've never been like completely surprised, I was completely surprised that he came back.
That's one of the only entrances, one of the only returns that you can barely hear the nigga's music over everybody
Hmm.
screaming, dog. Like that return was so crazy. Go ahead, Bomba.
Crazy.
I just randomly this honorable mention came to me, and I don't know why nobody said it, but Undertaker.
I said Undertaker.
Oh, you did? My bad. But yeah, let me emphasize Undertaker again because I just remember, bro, whenever this man would come off like just the whole arena black for a
Hmm.
while, you just hear like fans trying to calm down, like small screen, and then randomly you hear the dong.
Hmm.
I'm like, bro, everybody started screaming. I'm like, yeah, nah, that one is just, it ain't nothing going on. It's little minimum shit, but that whole ritual is fire.
Yeah,
Facts, facts,
I
facts.
agree.
Well, I'm gonna end it off. I think as far as interests, y'all really said them all. Uh, the one that I would say was my favorite would probably be it's a tie between CM Punk Cult of Personality because when he switched that up, that was probably the craziest. It's just like nothing happening, and then all you hear is dun 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 like
Yeah.
that'll get you fucking hyped. But I guess even over that, I would have to say it's a tag team entrance. It's DX's
I was
entrance.
about to say we need to
Oh,
somebody about to bring up DX. I knew
Z
it.
yeah, for
Generation
sure.
X was a pure
Z
movement,
For
Generation
dog.
sure. Yeah.
X.
Like these
Break it
niggas.
down.
Me and Aqua were at the thrift little event this past Sunday, and there was a DX shirt there. And on the front you had the cartoon DX, they doing the DX sign, but on the back of the shirt they had their asses out. Aqua was like, "Why do they have their asses out?" I was like, "They used to be wild back in the day, bro." I was like, "That bald nigga
Yeah.
Triple H that you see walking around in the suit, that nigga used to be wild." You feel
Yeah.
me?
Hmm.
Uh-huh. How much?
But
How much that? How much that one go for?
what the shirt? I think it was like $10.
Oh, yeah, I was
Oh,
expecting a few.
I would have bought it if it wasn't a medium. Your boy can't fit mediums no more, man.
Oh,
Um, but that'd be my favorite interests, and then returns. I could talk about returns all day.
hmm.
What's the name? Matt highlighted all the ones that I was gonna highlight. I'll throw Shawn Michaels and Triple H both returning the O2 in there, and then I would say a big return for me would be CM Punk after leaving the company for 10 years and he came back at Survivor Series. Like niggas were mad. Like, and they had to actually like that's why I told you all the time, they blend the reality of what's real and what's not. Niggas were literally mad on camera that CM Punk was returning. Whole stadium going crazy. Niggas literally stormed out the stadium because CM Punk was back and so many people didn't like him. And then one I will highlight, and then I'll end it after this. If y'all haven't seen it yet, Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest,
Hmm.
Backlash, Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny has one of the best entrances of all time. Puerto Rico was going nuts. If you have not seen it, I'm gonna send it in the group and I'm gonna make you watch that bitch because that bitch was crazy. But with that, that has been our super in-depth WWE segment. I want to thank Matt for coming on the show with us. He is TSC family member, so y'all seen him before, y'all gonna see him again.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Our live audience, we gonna still be on. But make sure you like, subscribe, share, send this to your family, send this to your friends. Go if you don't follow us already on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram. We rising up over there. Follow us on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, hit those notification bells. And one thing that you need to do, man, send this to your grandma because she loves wrestling. And The Rock is probably her favorite wrestler. And if he is, she's wrong. And we're out of here.
And she gonna love wrestling with me.
Okay, God.
Wow.
Recording stopped.
Carletta get me faster with that button.
Man, gotta be faster. That was
It's just
crazy.
like the thing is, I know I need to be faster, but I'd be interested in what he's about to say, bro. I really
Anka
do.
said, "Oh my god."
Because like I feel like I always give him a chance, and he always disappoints me.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
Christ.
but Matt, bruh, I appreciate you again for hopping on for sports, dog. Always, always. Love when you come on, give your introspective. But I will I'll be
Introspective.
talking to you. I'll be talking to you, and I'll see you this weekend, Brody.
For sure. It's always a pleasure to be on. I love y'all shit, man. I need to be a little more interactive myself, like when I'm not on, but I'll always be on. I love this shit. I don't know. I'm a fan for sure.
Yes, sir.
Not a freaky ass nigga, but a fan of the
I
show.
want y'all to know we're about to get a lot of hate for not saying Stone Cold. I want y'all to be prepared for that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was surprised
It's
when
on
y'all
age
didn't say
range, though.
Stone Cold.
Nigga, I'm 25. I didn't watch fucking Stone Cold. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't watching that nigga, bro.
We wasn't really watching Stone
We
Cold.
back. Just the finishers. When y'all was talking about finishers and stuff, I'm like, I was in the comments talking. I was mad because you disrespected Jeff. Talking about he not in the top 5. You got Jeff messed up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He wasn't in my personal top 5. I gave him the honorable mention though.
No, I said in the comment. I think I hate you a little bit more now.
I love Jeff Hardy, but I was thinking like because the only reason I didn't put him because if Matt said it, he was like he had short title runs. He was at the later point in WWE. He was very inconsistent because he kept getting kicked out for drug issues. Like I'm giving. I was doing overall body of work when I was saying that. Like, yes, it's your personal top 5, and yes,
overall,
he deserves it.
Okay,
He deserves it for the overall aura and culture. But the 5 men that I put above him, he didn't do more than them.
He didn't do more than them.
John Cena, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H. He did not.
Okay. When those top 5, I get it. The reason I had I was in the comments mad when I was saying. So Jeff Hardy might not have the overall accolades as everybody else, but his overall impact. You do not. I'm a little story time before you start the next segment. When I tell you I'm in North Carolina, that's his home. I'm stationed in North Carolina. I had got my son, and his mom's brother came up to North Carolina to see him. So we put the baby in the car. We drove to Charlotte. We in the car, 2 lanes over. One, we see this Porsche like crooked, like he was trying to get in somebody else's lane. He was trying to get over. I'm like, bro, who is this dumbass? I drive up Jeff. I'm like, I'm finna swerve through traffic. Move. But I got my son in the car, so if my son was not in the car,
Sacrifices must be made.
Sacrifices might have had to be made, but my baby in the car, he not even 1 yet. I can't do him like if he was at his age now. He 5. He done. All right then. Look, hold on.
You're on 5 already.
Yeah, we better be 6.
Damn.
I know, but when I tell you when I say no one's done as much as him, not in the sense of like his accolades, but like. No one I don't believe anybody, and correct me if I'm wrong, has put their body on the line as much as Jeff has.
No, facts.
He put his body on the line for this shit, and you gonna kick him out because he doing a little coke?
I know somebody who's put their body on the line more than or as much as Jeff.
Nigga, who?
Mick Foley.
No, fuck no.
You right.
Mick Foley wasn't jumping off no
This
goddamn.
nigga got chokeslammed off a cage.
Yeah, I'm
Foley
not.
was different.
I'm not
That
gonna
nigga
lie.
Foley-
This
Two-
man got
two
chokeslammed
occasions,
off
bro.
a Hell in a Cell.
This man, he probably
Nick
is.
Foley done put his body through it, but Nick Foley ain't jumping back first
Nigga.
off the cage.
This
Foley
nigga,
wasn't supposed to go
John-
through the cage.
He got
That shit was not supposed to
chokeslammed
happen.
off the cage.
he got
Just
choked.
Foley
He
one
got.
was
thing
not
to do
supposed
it.
to go through the cage, man. That was not planned.
I
That shit
understand that
broke.
wasn't playing, but he still did it. He got chokeslammed off the cage, through the cage. He got chokeslammed on thumbtacks.
Okay.
Look,
Thumbtacks, bro.
Hey,
The one thing I can say though, is one thing for you to accidentally happen to you, and it's another thing for you to be on top of Hell in a Cell, be like, you know what, Swanton bomb, what the fuck are you doing?
When you seen Jeff Hardy do a swanton bomb off the Hell in a Cell?
I haven't seen him.
He ain't do that.
but look,
He
look,
would.
let-
He
Go
would.
ahead, man.
He
Let
don't
me give y'all
care.
some perspective. When the last time Mick Foley put himself through something versus when the last time Jeff Hardy put himself through something?
You
Jeff
go-
Hardy's still jumping off ladders, nigga. He's still
He's
doing
still
this
doing
shit.
it. He's still doing
Mick
it.
Foley ain't
Mick
did
Foley's
shit in like
in his
10 years,
60s.
bro.
What you want from him?
Nigga, Jeff Hardy in like his okay, he like in his 40s.
What do you want?
Still,
Man is a
bro.
senior
Still,
citizen.
though.
What do you want from
Still.
him?
All I'm gonna say is, because I know we gotta get to the next segment, but Jai, the thing is, we got Kenny and my cousin on here. They know I love Jeff Hardy dearly. And like I said, my top 5 was just based off like just overall, not just accolades. Like there's impact in there too. Jeff Hardy definitely had impact. He had impact. He had a business impact and he had a cultural impact. I'll give him that. But as far as what they did, they resume versus his resume, they just did a little bit more.
That little right before when you watching Friday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw, when they say, please do not try these moves at home, it's because of Jeff Hardy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lord have mercy. All right, we.
But I will say this: Randy Orton would have been my number one pick for the simple fact that till this day, I am 27 years old. I am still RKOing. I am a high school wrestling coach. I fit the RKO in there. I be RKOing kids. I don't care.
I'm gonna report you, coach. Like that's illegal.
You gonna report me? My job is to beat on other people's kids. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm dead. All right, bro. We gotta get this next segment started.
All right.
I appreciate you, big dog.
For sure. I'll catch y'all later. It's been real.
All
right, bro.
Matt.
All right.
I'm finally off the bench, coach.
Stop. Stop saying that.
What was what's the little LeBron TV show about his life growing up?
You said LeBron TV show.
Yeah, his TV explaining his life growing up. I can't remember the name.
LeBron got a TV show?
Yeah, yeah.
Like Fighting Irish or something like that. I don't know.
I forgot what it's called too though.
But the smallest kid on the starting 5, the coach wouldn't let him come in the game because he was too small. And then when he got in, he's like,
spraying.
I'm not leaving. It's me. I'm not leaving.
I'm dead, bro.
That's like coach trying to pull you out the game. He's like, nah, bro, go back to the sideline. I'm in here.
Look, Bamba, it's on you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get started. I don't know why my shit's so weird.
Nah, you good. You good. All right. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. We are also live too, so make sure we talking to the live audience whenever we can. But we're recording in 3, 2.
Recording in progress.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the same Convo, the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. And as you can see, we have a special guest in the house coming off the bench, 6 Man of the Year. There goes that boy, Mr. Ewe, DJ Jai. What's good, my guy?
What's good, y'all? What's good? Thank you for taking me off the bench. I done made it off the G League roster.
Milo, get your era ass in the house, boy.
Appreciate you.
Please tell me you know what I'm talking about, cuz.
I do.
Bro.
I feel like Bronny right now.
Oh, you better play well. We're gonna send you to the G League. I'm just letting you know. You ain't coming back from that shit.
All right, bet,
But
bet.
whether you're tuning in live or from the recordings, we appreciate you for coming through. Make sure that you double tap the screen, like this wherever you're listening to it on, and subscribe. You feel me? If you're alive, we will ask you for some gifts, but I understand not everybody can give some gifts out. But something that you can do, something that helps us a lot, is subscribing, following us, and smacking the hell out of that like button, man. Double tap the screen. Get the lights up. That's gonna help us more than you think. And when we get a little bit of bread, we'll give y'all back. I already see we already doing the giveaways. And we ain't got shit in our pocket. So imagine what we're gonna do when we got shit in our pocket. You feel me?
We're giving away Kenny's hoodie right now. First person to subscribe on all three and send us a picture.
Matter of fact, we're giving away Kenny.
Facts. Hey, yeah. We definitely giving Kenny away.
So double tap the screen. Maybe your grandma might need it, even if you don't. Let's get into this segment, man. Let's get into this segment. Today, I have a very interesting ranking for us to do, you feel me? But before we get into it, I wanted us to, get them thinking juices flowing. So I thought, why don't we pick up the pieces?
Oh shit! But it's
On
a
an
problem
argument.
when I do pick up the pieces.
Whoa. That's you. This is big bad me. Put your player. It ain't the same. But picking up the pieces. This was a conversation we briefly touched on. However, there was really no resolution to it. So I thought it'd be interesting to revisit a little bit. It was a versus. Orochimaru versus Killer B.
They've been in our comments heavy about this. Oh my god.
There is no resolution to that shit. Niggas is fighting a war right now.
Oh my god.
Orochimaru versus Killer B.
Mm-hmm.
It's Black History Month, so I think me personally, I would stick with Killer B, but just off the sake of it being Black History Month and the level of disrespect this man Killer B put on Sasuke.
Yeah.
But then again, Orochimaru did bite Sasuke on the neck a little bit, freaky like. So I don't know.
I mean, Orochimaru was dying, so that's one of the main arguments I see. That when Sasuke fought Orochimaru, he was about dead. You feel me? Which I understand. I totally understand that. I feel like that's a fight that happened simply because of that. However, in my opinion, Killer B is on a different level. Killer B damn near killed Sasuke twice. He needed Korean to jump in and help out, and then he also needed Jugo to use to transfer some of his body mass, basically, which was crazy.
You know how goated you got to be like, I'm gonna learn how to use a sword. You know what? I'm gonna learn how to use two. Then One Piece. I'm gonna learn how to use three. He's like, nah, give me all of them.
Oh man, that's Octopops.
Like, who says, you know what? I'm gonna put a sword right here. I'm gonna put a sword in between my knee. Who looks at that as like, yeah, that's a good idea, and it's just throwing them up, catching them, stab you, pull it out, catch it again. I'm like, bro, what are you on?
Honestly, some of the grabs don't make sense. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It don't make sense.
Because you got here, and you got here, but that nigga would be standing holding four and then holding two. I'm like, bro, hold on now.
It was an interview with Iman Shumpert when he was explaining when he played Kobe, and he said he ripped Kobe, he did all this, and then in the fourth quarter he's like pump fake, backspin, fade away. He's like, what do you want? You've been regular all game. That's how Sasuke felt when Killer B pulled out the swords. He's like, what do you want? You've been regular this whole fight.
I'm weak. Well, looks like the research squad is done researching.
Orochimaru versus Killer. I'm saying.
And then you got to put the tail beast in account.
Is Killer B a Sani?
No,
is he a Sani? No, he's not.
He's a Jinchuriki.
That's not a ninja ranking though.
but he's close with
The sign, also, can we talk about that? The signing is not a ninja ranking, right?
It's a new ranking that was given to them by Salamander.
No, it was not a new ranking. A nigga whooped their ass so bad that he said, just to remember this day, this is what y'all call it.
That boy Salamander was cold.
And it's crazy how we, as Naruto fans, are brainwashed to hold that title like so high. The nigga whooped y'all so bad.
I don't hold it high.
Y'all the 3 Sani.
Because they were known as the 3 strongest ninja under the Hokage.
I don't hold it up high. None of them is stopping a tail.
I don't even think I agree with that.
None of them is stopping a tail beast bomb.
None.
You said you don't agree with that?
That they were the strongest under the Hokage?
After the Hokage, it was the 3 Sani.
At what point in time? Bro, the Leaf had crazy niggas living in there.
There was a good point in time with the Leaf might have been in danger. Like, hold on.
Listen, I think Orochimaru is stronger than Killer Bee.
You said this on Black History Month. That's crazy.
Why?
Why? Because, listen, I don't know anymore.
I feel like myself at this point.
I don't know. Okay, I think I would say Orochimaru is stronger than Killer Bee because Orochimaru was a Leaf Village level threat. And as far as we know, Leaf Village they got them boys out there, right? They got them boys. For the whole village to be like, oh shit, Orochimaru here, he gotta be some type of he gotta
If Killer Bee went bad and attacked the Leaf, how do you think?
Oh, I think Kakashi can handle B.
Whoa.
And this is why you get the hate.
Because look. Okay, wait. Okay, let me take it back.
Are you disagreeing that Kakashi can't handle B-Jock?
He can't. No.
Double Sharingan Kakashi can't handle.
I was gonna say I think Double Sharingan Kakashi's handling.
If we talk about
why can't that's who he is now. That's who he is.
If we're talking about
you said that what?
That's who he is.
Right now?
Yes.
Right now. At this
right
very
now,
moment.
Kakashi doesn't have Sharingan.
He doesn't have any.
Sharingan.
He doesn't have
Kakashi
any.
does not.
Okay,
he doesn't have any Sharingan.
Double Sharingan Kakashi for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. That was within a specific fight versus Kaguya. He doesn't have that on the regular. Like you went from Kakashi one eye to that specific little window with like 10 minutes max, and then after
whenever we talk about these fights, when do we ever talk about current unless we specify it beforehand? We always talk about them at their best. That's always the conversation. Don't call me a liar.
I'm not calling you a liar, but that's usually when we're doing versus. Jai is trying to use. Kenny was trying to use Kakashi. If you're talking about the situation that Jai says, he's attacking the village. Kakashi never had his eyes in the village, for example. He had his eyes in a different dimension.
Okay,
that was like a literal save within a few seconds. That's what I'm saying.
Is B stronger than Itachi?
You could almost make that argument. You don't know. But that's, for example, that's why. Because the thing is, if we keep going, is he stronger? Is we stronger?
Itachi's never been healthy. We never seen him healthy, so we don't know how he would fare.
They never moved in to fight Itachi. For example, if you're thinking about the two Sasuke, the difference between the Sasuke that fought Orochimaru, granted Orochimaru was weaker, is the Sasuke that after 2 fights and the internal Mangekyo Sharingan fights B. So he already fought Orochimaru, and he also already fought Itachi, even though we know that Itachi let him win. So if you're asking me if it's that Itachi that's dying, I damn near could give him the win. But I also don't know what healthy Itachi is like. We just know he's that nigga.
So let me ask you this question real quick. Would you say at this point in time, Orochimaru knows Sage Jutsu? And has perfected Sage.
I'm not gonna say he knows it. He knows how to attain it. He doesn't know it personally because we saw with the story of the future Mitsuki, he keeps making that experiment to reach it. But I don't think that him personally, because even if you saw Kabuto, he was telling you, "I'm the one that's gonna master that form," leading me to believe that Orochimaru never mastered it. And then when we went into Boruto, he mastered it through people, but not him. He never took that risk on his own.
So you think he was able to give it to people, but he wasn't able to master that on his own.
Yes, I do. Because the reason why I believe that, another further example of that, is Jiraiya. Even though
He's an
Jiraiya
imperfect
has
toe sage.
Sage, he
Imperfect
is
toe
not a master Sage. When we saw Mitsuki, you saw that he was a master Sage. Like there was a form that manifests, and for Kabuto, there is a form that manifests, a dragon. So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe in the same sense that that Jiraiya has been pursuing that ever since he was a kid, but never mastered it. There are things that help those people. Like for Orochimaru, he literally made hundreds of clones, hundreds of Mitsukis, and then they were growing and dying, and it was a cycle until one Mitsuki defected, and then this young Mitsuki is the final one that really that achieved it. So it's not confirmed. We never seen Orochimaru have it, and we seen Orochimaru in many fights where he even lost limbs. Why didn't he go for that?
I just don't understand how you can give it to somebody and not have it mastered and studied on your own.
Because people in the show have not been able to master it, but have been able to teach it to other people. That's something that we've seen times and times again.
If you want to be technical, when Naruto first started learning the Rasengan and he was trying to master it, he got that knowledge that he needed from Kakashi, who's never used it because it's not his thing. But he can use it. He just Chidori's his thing. What was it at the freaking the waterfall where he was teaching Naruto?
Yeah, before the fight with Kakuzu. But even like that's a jutsu. So at the end of the day, I know Kakashi, just off of visual, he got the jutsu. But the sage is something about ascending. So even though you can understand it as a concept, especially somebody like Orochimaru who works with brains and experiments, maybe you don't tap into it. By the end of the day, for sure, there is no data book, there is no actual fact that showed that Orochimaru tapped into it. He just knows how to do it, and when he did it, he showed it to the kids. But that's the same way with Naruto. You never seen Jiraiya have the eye shadow.
He went into sage mode, but it was imperfect.
That's imperfect sage mode, which is what I'm talking about. So that's why I'm saying like you don't tap into it unless you know. Yeah, Carly, what?
First, Kenny, we need to ask Tale this question.
Yeah,
I feel like he would give us the solid answer we need.
My question is, what feat does Killer Bee have make him stronger than Orochimaru?
But before y'all answer that, I just want to say I just don't feel like at this time to where Orochimaru is in Boruto, because since we talking about time and not at their best, I don't see how Killer Bee's winning that fight.
Yeah. What a tailed beast. That's if you want to be honest,
I have sealing techniques that can stop your tail beast. So what?
And just because you're a tail beast doesn't make you strong. Because all the other tail beasts went down like some hoes.
But none of the
niggas lesser than Orochimaru.
But also, if you think about it, none of the other people had like. They said that they say there's power with the name. So he knew his tail beast name. They had a very close relationship. So they're.
Gaara lost to Sasori.
Yeah, that's the weakest.
He did not have a close relationship with his tailed beast was keeping him awake. That man was tired. That's why he lost.
At that point, him and Kaku was cool.
Oh damn! They just got there. They didn't build that relationship for real.
So person that.
But I get what you're saying, Kenny.
Specializes, and he has the ability to seal a tail beast. He specializes deep in poisons and toxins, so I feel like he's going to be able to slow down B's chakra stream somehow.
Yo, what up, newbie?
So my thing is, Carlil, that's really where I'm like deferring, because my thing is I know Orochimaru, if we're counting like jutsu, he got more, and I just think he got more hacks, because in the same way that a Jinchuri can regenerate, Orochimaru will also regenerate. And then he also has like where he shed his skin to deal with damage. But my thing is, I'm just thinking of power output. Power output is my biggest issue there, because the one time that Orochimaru had to deal with the Biju bomb, that was a 4-tailed Naruto. And then that seal, like the doors that he summoned, gone. And I'm thinking like between that raw tail beast versus a tail beast from Gyuki, bro. It's OD.
I just
That's really what I'm comparing it to. And then two, B has been able to deal with Amara Terasu, whether that's through substitution or like cutting his limbs. And like that eye that Sasuke had in his fight versus B is an elevated eye compared to the eye that he had when he fought Orochimaru. And then you have two regens. Like the nigga died twice, like I said. He had the Uzumaki and then what's the nigga with the orange hair? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. You have those two people being able to bring you back from death, and then you have people be able to fight alongside you. And that same B is the same B with Naruto that fought all of the tail beasts and Toby.
Okay, so I'm gonna change my answer, not because I was wrong, but more so because I was wrong. Yeah.
What? What?
So because
Oh, shout out to Yoko for the roses.
initially, like thinking about it, and I'm thinking about that fight. Didn't I don't know his name. The dude who could turn into water,
Suigetsu.
didn't he fight the tail beast in his water form?
You're talking about the eight tails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like he didn't win. That's what I'm saying. That was
He
after
didn't
he
win.
hit
Wait,
Sasuke, and then they were reviving Sasuke, so he had to hold him off.
Mm, mm. You know what? I'm not gonna change my answer. It's Black History Month. We stick with
Bro,
Okay,
Gaara lost to Sasori. Sasori is not strong, not nearly as strong as Orochimaru.
But
Look.
you're comparing just because that's the problem. If you're saying Gaara lost to Sasori, Killer B and Gaara are nowhere near the same power level, and their Jinchuriki, their
Eight
tails determine
Eight
their
tails.
strength. So the first is weaker than the second is weaker than the third, so on and so forth. That's why Kurama is literally able to hold all of them off by his own.
And at that point, what's the name? Garo didn't have any type of. Well, we don't know the amount of control, but we know he wasn't able to fully control Shukaku because if he was, he wouldn't have lost. Like period point blank. Like if he was able to control Shukaku, like what's the name? B controls the eight tails, and B taught Naruto how to control. You
Taught
feel
him how to
me?
play tug of war.
The nine tails.
Yeah.
But also, I'm still on the Orochimaru side though. I just hope in the future that in Boruto they showcase where his power is at now, because the only showcase we got is when he came in the fight and this nigga disintegrated a ninja with literally just swipe of his hand.
I'm saying, does
Yeah,
Orochimaru summon not mean anything?
You said does what?
His
To me, it
summon?
does. To me, it does.
You said his summon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he got Manda.
I was about to say, Manda's cold.
That's what I'm saying.
Cold is
Like,
the cold.
it's gonna be he's gonna summon Manda and he's gonna be fighting B at the same time. It's gonna be 2-on-1.
I'm counting all of that. Trust me, Kenny. When I'm thinking of it, I'm counting Manda. I'm counting all of his jutsus, his resurrection, his regen, all of that. But B doesn't even need to summon. I'm the summon, and I'm one of the strongest beings. That to the point where you can't even summon me. And also, I have like what you might call it? Most of the affinities that Sasuke had, he got him too. That's why they were so evenly matched.
So y'all saying B is
that wasn't
stronger?
even a fair, like, even that fight wasn't fair for Sasuke. Like, you know how disrespectful you got to get to. Hold on, I just got
Let
some.
me write these lyrics.
Like, granted, I don't think he's gonna have to do that again. He wouldn't be able to stop and write in his book if he's fighting Orochimaru, because Orochimaru does have too much that you have to worry about. But the power that the tail beast,
And that's not even you're talking about the summons. That's not even Orochimaru's biggest trump card. Orochimaru got the what's it called, Carlo, when it turns into that 8-headed snake?
Yeah.
Isn't
Isn't that Orochimaru's version of the Sage Mode just incomplete?
Of the what?
The Sage Mode,
No,
incomplete.
that wasn't Sage. That was a specific jutsu. He had it sealed in the neck of Sasuke so it could come out with the curse mark.
Okay.
But I can't remember. But that one, for example, he used that to fight Itachi, but then Itachi sealed him.
I'm going
Eight branches.
I'm going
I'm
Killer Bee.
saying, wait, what be gonna do to the Reaper Death Seal?
To the Reaper Death Seal, so you're gonna use it and you're gonna die? What the hell are you talking about?
Who wins? Both of y'all lost.
Ito Tensei.
This man said Reaper Death Seal. What? And the worst case scenario, you might be able to seal a foot or a hand. You're gonna die for sure.
Orochimaru still got the dub for me, bro.
Is Orochi
I
is
do me too.
is Killer Bee stronger than the third Hokage?
Then the third Hokage?
You talking about that old decrepit loser?
You talking about the third? You said third Hokage, right, Kenny?
Bamba, move on,
I'm
bro.
going Killer Bee.
That wasn't Bamba. That wasn't a serious question. Don't let him
That was a
gas.
serious question. I saw
No,
you.
That man was
He meant
that man was
that.
85.
He's gaslighting y'all. Don't let him do this.
He meant that. He meant that.
Yeah, I promise you he
Oh,
didn't. He
y'all
didn't.
talk about
All right, man,
gaslighting.
look.
Just wait till y'all see the comment that I put in one of y'all videos on TikTok.
I'm gonna go check the video comments just because.
Oh, I did see it. The 10-pin one?
Yeah, this man said
This nigga,
10
bro.
beating Mob Psycho. That's crazy.
Yeah, this nigga fucking.
Mob is destroying 10.
On that note, man, let us move to the main course. Kenny kind of touched on it. Let's talk about the old decrepit man. Him and his colleagues. Today we're doing the Hokage ranking. From
easy.
worst to best.
That's easy.
We doing
Wait,
one through.
is
Are we
Shikamaru
doing?
involved in this?
I was about to say, are we doing first
No.
Shikamaru?
No, because
Bro,
he's
what?
not animated yet. Because Kenny, do you know what Shikamaru did?
No, I don't know.
Ja, what did
He's a
Shikamaru
Hokage
do?
now.
Because it's animated.
Carlin, no. Matter of fact, Carlin, what did Shikamaru do?
Isn't it the most? If it's the most recent chapter, I have not read it.
Okay,
I
then we're
haven't
not
read
talking
them.
about Shikamaru.
It was the most recent. Oh no.
No, he didn't do anything in the most recent, the one that just dropped. They
The
even
one-
showed it.
Bro.
Exactly. He ain't do shit but be mind control and then break free from that. And we're just now finding out in Konoha that the Hokage don't win shit apparently, which I'm like, why did Naruto want this as a dream? We'll talk about that another day.
Lord have mercy.
7 Hokages. Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen, Minato, Tsunade, Kakashi, and Naruto. We started from the worst, and we're going all the way to the best. Who is the worst Hokage, man?
Hiruzen.
Not the
Number
worst.
3, the
No.
third Hokage.
No.
Fuck that nigga.
Tsunade is the worst.
Tsunade is the worst Hokage.
Why?
Thank you.
I need some whys. This is where I need to know the reasons, the logic behind
Why? Why is Tsunade
Yeah.
the worst? Okay, I can give you reasons. Number 1, she's afraid of blood. How you a ninja?
What?
How are you a medical? Let's think about.
A
Let's think about
medical
this.
ninja.
Let's think
What?
about this. How are you a medical ninja and you're afraid of blood?
Your Honor, this is not liable anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This happened in 2008.
How are you a medical ninja and you're afraid of
At
blood?
any point in time, you
But
should not
you
be
answered.
blood.
This happened before she was a Hokage and before. This happened before she was a Hokage.
This is still
Yeah,
on her
before she was
resume.
crowned.
This is
I was
still
about to
her
say, what are
resume.
y'all talking about? It's not liable.
So
Say
one-
something while she was during Hokage.
This is my point. These are my points.
Okay,
sir.
your point's not. I'm
But
telling
your
you.
How are you a
Not
medical
valid.
ninja?
Okay,
And you scared. Okay,
I
number
gotta-
two, she wasn't even the first choice. They was like Orochimaru wasn't the bad guy. We would get him. And then Jiraiya, they couldn't get him. So they were like, all right, I guess we got to go with Tsunade.
Bomba, please don't count that as a number one. That's not number one.
She
That-
wasn't
Nah,
even.
I mean, we're on the
she
same
wasn't
page on that
Hokage.
one. He said, "I don't care." That was first of all, like you said, why they explained it. She lost two people that were very dear to her, and to her face, and then she got past it. So
She
I got a
still was
point.
not even the first pick to be Hokage when she became.
yeah, no, that's
That's
fair.
She
That's
wasn't
fair.
even
I
the
got a
second
point
pick
on
to
why
be
she's number
Hokage
one.
when she became Hokage.
Yeah,
You know why she's number one? Because the village was destroyed under her reign. Everybody died.
Orochimaru could
Wait,
have destroyed the
wait.
village if he wanted to, but that wasn't his mission.
Pain pulled up and treated Tsunade like a bitch. She was not able to do shit against Pain.
Pain's whole thing was that he was going to let the Leaf Village know Pain. Orochimaru, when he invaded during the Chunin exams, could have did that and more, but he chose. But he had a. Ooh, Jai, I hate you. He had a certain mission that he was trying to achieve. If Orochimaru really wanted to destroy the village, at that point in time, he would have did it worse. I'm
And
letting you know that now.
let me also put this out there, and this is gonna make Carla mad. But you know, I come on this platform to make Carla mad. She was also the teacher of the most useless person in Naruto.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
But
John.
okay,
They do this.
okay.
They do the
Time out.
same thing, and they're equally useless.
Time out. Time out. This is where I intervene because I feel like one, the answer that the thing that Kenny said, Jai kind of answered it because earlier, Kenny, what you were saying, these are the three signings, right? These are three people that got their all of them at the same time, equal strength, got their ass whooped that day, and then got that name that day. So meaning that either one of those three could have been the Hokage, and that's why they went to her after they consoled the other two. It's just that the other two were niggas, and she's a woman. Let's keep it a buck. But with Jai, also Pain. Who else did Pain kill? You saying Jiraiya should have been Hokage? Pain killed him.
They jumped him. He was Dolo.
It's one Pain. It's the same Pain that attacked the village.
He was
one Pain.
8 niggas.
One Pain. And also, two, half of your
the whole
argument, half of your argument is invalid because are the niggas dead today?
But this is everything we talking about. Everybody gets a revive at least once. Like, come on now.
No, it's not at least once. The niggas are alive, so what are you complaining about? The village
Because of Naruto, not because of Tsunade. Tsunade ain't had nothing to do with bringing them back to life.
Well, Naruto did. You know what else? What Tsunade had to do with, Kenny, which was the other part of my argument? Great Ninja War. What is one of the things I always say when I'm coming for Sakura? Sakura needed Naruto to share his chakra so she could try to summon Lady Katsuyu. If you did not have Tsunade on that battlefront, everybody dies because nobody has enough chakra to summon Lady Katsuyu. Who ended up doing it? Tsunade alongside with Sakura. Who ended up holding up Madara the most? Tsunade during that fight.
Thank you. That's what I was just about to mention.
You mean the woman who got chopped in half?
When
yes, but she held him up the most.
When the five Kages went against Madara, who was leading them? One, Tsunade. And who was boxing Madara the most? Tsunade. Hiruzen, old decrepit bitch ass, is not doing that. On my mama, these niggas, they trying to give Tsunade the Sakura treatment, and I can see it. You like a glass house. You like a glass house.
Heroes in last.
Light skin, and I can see right through you.
No. Put Heroes in last for what he did to Naruto. Fuck Heroes.
That's what I was about to say the same thing. He did Naruto dirty.
He said put Heroes in last?
Put Heroes in last, his bitch ass.
I'm fucking weak.
He couldn't get his man fresh milk? Come on now.
You know what's crazy, bro? The first time Naruto Sada caught his own fish and was eating, what this nigga do? Pull up, try to eat my fish. Nigga, I can't have shit.
Minato should have came back alive and beat Heroes in ass.
Heroes in at number 7.
Okay, so yeah.
Which should be at number 6.
Tsunade.
Now it's Tsunade for sure.
Tsunade.
Kalu.
Tsunade.
That was Tsunade for sure.
He
was not okay with her being 7, but 6. Okay.
6 is perfect, but y'all not about to act like she didn't work Madara a little bit, dog. She
literally worked that nigga.
She was throwing them motherfuckers.
Do you want these?
We can also ignore that this nigga Madara had an infinite revive. What would that fight be like if he could die?
We're not gonna sit here. We can't. You can't say kind of worked Madara when he looked her dead in her face like, do you want these 5 clones to use Susanoo's too? Like, that's not working somebody. He was playing with you.
Go ahead.
But before she got to those 5 clones, like we said, if this nigga did not have immortality, I'm killing him. We were working him.
I don't know it worked because it's still Madara now.
Look,
they literally were working him because the shit that he was doing, he wasn't expecting. You ain't expecting to stab somebody and then they're like, this not gonna kill me and then break your Susanoo?
That's the one feat I'll give her. Like she barehanded broke a Susanoo. Okay, cool.
Nah, yeah, that lady.
Guess who's not doing that? Last place ass Hiruzen. She's number 6 now. All right, let's go.
Number 5. Number 5.
Wait.
It would have to be Kakashi.
5, yeah. You said Kakashi?
It would have to be.
putting Kakashi at 5. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You put Kakashi. Who? The other one? Who we putting before Kakashi?
It is Kakashi.
It's
Toby,
Kakashi.
I might have a
Toby
pick.
Rama.
Who?
You say who?
Toby Rama.
Hell
No,
no.
that
Oh.
wasn't my pick.
So who was your pick? Was you about to say Naruto?
Yes.
Naruto?
This nigga's tripping.
Yeah, Bobby,
Yes.
you tripping.
You're tripping.
You putting
Oh,
Kakashi above Naruto? You crazy.
At risk. If y'all talking about putting the village at risk, who has put the village at more risk?
Who saved the village? Not Naruto.
Next.
Yeah, okay. You're talking about Hokage. That was when he was a ninja.
Toby Rama wouldn't celebrate Black History Month. Now how do y'all feel?
I mean, they don't have black people there. You don't know that. They do have black people. You ain't never said he ain't black people. He said he
wouldn't celebrate. He wouldn't celebrate Uchiha month.
And he had I ain't gonna lie, he had a legit reason not to like Uchihas though.
Yeah, they jumped his brother, killed that nigga. Come on, man.
The two families were literally at war since the beginning of time.
Yes.
I'm not hearing it.
But
yes,
definitely Kakashi at 5. No disrespect to Kakashi because Kakashi.
I'm saying Naruto, bro.
Kakashi.
No way is Naruto number 5.
Because Kenny, think about all of Kawaki happened because of Naruto. I understand you wanted to do good,
Kawaki,
but you gave him chances. He broke.
He's in Boruto. He's in Boruto.
Yeah, I know you don't know, but that's basically what's happening. Where we at today, that's not happening if Naruto did what Sasuke might have done, for example.
He needs to kill somebody?
Not really. Just let him go. Don't save him.
Nah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bomba's bullshit, and they needed to off that nigga, bro.
Yeah, okay, thank you then.
They should have
From the Mountain Carlin.
They should have off Kawaki, bro. That nigga's.
Yeah, I've been reading the manga.
And it's not just Kawaki; it's other people too.
Carlo, you been reading the Boruto manga like that?
Yes, I have. Oh, yeah. Yes, I have. I'm only one chapter behind.
I'm still not putting Naruto at 5.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think you're gonna get the three of us to agree with you, Bomba.
Because the only reason I said Naruto is because Jai said Kakashi, which I feel like throughout Kakashi's, ninjas work under me. So if I'm able to dispatch these niggas efficiently to keep all the issues away, I'm doing my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I put
Kakashi, and it was no disrespect to the GOAT. Like he's that man for real. It was no disrespect, but the other people in the category outclass him.
But that's when you're looking at them as ninjas with their strength and shit. You're looking at them as
ninjas.
Hokage.
They're still ninjas regard. We was just talking about Tsunade's fights and all of that. Like,
I understand, but that's once you was a Hokage.
Hey, bro.
What I'm saying
Kakashi as a Hokage just did paperwork.
I'm saying, think about Kakashi's reign from the end of the war to the beginning of Boruto. It's only one conflict that really happened, and we handled it efficiently.
With who else?
Efficiently.
Hey, bro. Do you know who that is? You don't know who that is? No, I don't. Who is that? That's Kakashi of the Sharingan. Everybody knew this nigga, bro. Everybody.
Okay.
Niggas was scared. Just like Minato the Yellow Flash, nigga was scared whenever they heard Minato's name. Nigga was scared every time they heard Kakashi.
Nah, fuck that. I was the one scared his bitch ass.
That's because
that's one of the 7 sources.
I was the one Zawa ain't getting fucked.
Zabuza had a whole nother beef going on.
Itachi wasn't scared of Kakashi. He said, I'm gonna stab this nigga 1,000 times.
Itachi actually was.
I said, Itachi put that nigga in the infinite Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, just because you actually managed to attack him doesn't mean that you didn't state that you were scared of him, which he warned.
He literally told who was rolling with Kakashi? What's his
Kisame?
Name? He literally told Kisame, do not take this nigga easy. That is Kakashi. That is Kakashi Hatake. Like,
and literally gave him a rundown. Like you saw what, like you just said.
He's not going above Naruto.
Itachi in the whole series never warned anybody else about nothing except for Kakashi. Like, what are we talking about?
Kakashi's not going above Naruto.
It looks like we got split list here because Toby Ron was.
But you're saying, I accept that you're saying that Kakashi is not above Naruto. But I'm telling you, Kenny, you cannot argue the reason that I gave you. I just want to hear your argument. If you're talking about being a Hokage, bro,
what conflict did he handle swiftly?
We just said it. Toneri, one of the biggest Otsuzukis. What did it require? All world working together, coordinated attacks. Konoha
didn't watch
was
Boruto.
directly attacked.
See, this is my thing. Like and I had to iterate this because your comments might crucify me, but Kakashi, great ninja. But does he
Shout out to Yoko
deserve
for the roses again.
like when I sit there and tell you like Naruto earned like I'm not saying Kakashi didn't earn his spot as Hokage, but out the mud, like he was Naruto was the reason why they won the war. So,
But you see
I think
where you
Bomb
get
was
it.
only
That's
counting things
propaganda.
that you
That's what
did
you're
as
doing right here.
Hokage. He's only counting things you did as Hokage.
You said the what?
You only counted things that
Same thing.
they did as Hokage, right?
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna get to, because when you're counting Naruto's win from the war, that didn't mark the reason why he became Hokage. Because
Didn't
throughout
he-
all the movie last until Naruto got to that age, he Kakashi's Hokage.
when didn't that's Baruto in Baruto he went into Baryon mode to beat a threat to
Ishiki.
Ishiki.
And these niggas are still threats.
And
It was-
Ishiki
There's
is not
still
attacking
there's
your
just
village.
more than one of them.
It did nothing.
Ishiki.
Okay, answer this. As Hokage what do you think Kakashi would have done to Ishiki?
That's what I'm saying. He would not have done anything to Ishiki, but he would have seen the problem that's Kawaki, which is the next body for this Otsutsuki that's gonna threaten the whole world. And you knew after you gave him a chance that he betrayed you. I'm gonna handle him. I ain't gonna give him two chances.
I'm still not.
Wait.
Kakashi
Why
would've
didn't
had-
with that
would've
logic?
had-
Why didn't Kakashi off Sasuke then? With that logic,
Because Sasuke salvaged himself by the time Kakashi is Hokage.
Nah.
Sasuke literally,
Once
like Jai
Orochimaru gave
just said,
Sasuke that hickey, he should have chopped his head off.
no.
Wait,
Just like
hold on,
Jai
hold on.
said, just like Jai said with Naruto saving the war, you are not winning the war without Sasuke.
Hold on, and the thing is, Kenny, it's crazy because you're the one who said this. We're only counting things that happened while they were Hokage. So
Thank you.
what you said isn't valid.
I'm saying if Kakashi has that
You keep
knowledge or wisdom to snuff out a threat, once Sasuke got that hickey, he should have off that threat.
But when he was
No, but he was
when
a sensei.
Correct
I
me
was
if
about to
I'm
say, he
correct
not-
me if I'm wrong.
It-
Was Naruto when they fought Momoshiki, was he Hokage yet?
Yes.
Yes.
So since we talked about feats as Hokage, Ishiki and Momoshiki.
It's still a problem. They're still the Otsutsukis are still a problem.
Just because he didn't kill all of them, don't mean he didn't solve the problem that was there at that
No,
moment.
I'm gonna keep it 100%. Momoshiki, I cannot find anything to reproach to Naruto too. But in the same way that Naruto dealt with the Otsutsuki, that's the same way that Kakashi had to dispatch a team to handle the Otsutsuki too. 1-1.
The difference is Naruto handled that shit himself. Kakashi said other motherfuckers to go.
Was Sasuke not there, or am I confused?
Oh yeah, and thank you, Carlos.
them too.
Because
Wait,
Naruto
was
didn't handle himself. Naruto was saved from the Otsutsukis.
Was Boruto not there, or am I confused?
Boruto was there. Sasuke was there. Gaara was there. Darui was there. The lady from the Kazekage lady was there.
Did they do anything in the moment to really help this
Yes,
man?
yes, they did. Oh yes, they fought the fuck out of that fight, nigga.
No.
Yes, they did. What are you talking about?
Naruto
was
this is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. Naruto was hands-on, Kakashi wasn't.
Actually, Kakashi was. Was he on the battlefield? When Sasuke turned around and saw Kakashi and said, "If Naruto is not here, I'm the one that can really handle this shit." Where was Kakashi? Was he in his office? No, he was in the battlefield. In the front lines, directing Team Lee, because I'm the Hokage. I am not a soldier anymore, Jai. I understand that Tsunade and Naruto needed to get their hands dirty, But if push came to shove and Kakashi had to get his damn dirty, we know who Kakashi Atake is. You don't need to be told who that nigga is. Purple Shidori. He on that shit. And thank you very much, Jai. When there was a beast going rampant in the city, who stopped that? Where was Naruto? Who stopped it? Kakashi. Purple lightning on that hoe.
The thing is,
Kakashi sent Naruto on a mission.
Naruto was in the village.
Niggas try to discredit like Kakashi.
I'm not discrediting
Hokage status because they think he was an old man sitting behind a desk. Do y'all realize how young Kakashi really is, dog? That nigga's young.
I never said I'm not discrediting.
When he was sensei, that nigga's early 20s at youngest. You feel me? Like, so when he's Hokage, he's maybe getting to his 30s. Like, either just entering his 30s or he's in his early. Like, that nigga's young. That nigga's active. Like, I just want niggas to realize that.
Probably be making some key points because compare it to Naruto. At this point, what did Naruto do? I understand you have your family, but you fuck up your family's work, and then your family's world come and fuck up the village life because you need to take care of that. Kakashi said, "I don't fuck a wife. I'm over here. I'm Hokage. I'm committed."
If Kakashi was in the same position as Naruto when it was time to make pointing out several decisions on Kawaki. Several decisions on Kawaki. I promise you, every single time Kakashi would have said, "Off that nigga, ban that nigga, off that nigga." Like I don't know, bro.
Over, bro. Come on.
You know what? I'm changing my number 5 from Toby Robin to Naruto.
Okay. We got 2 Naruto. I need to hear the other votes.
I didn't watch Boruto, so I can't speak on this.
I watched,
but Kenny, I wouldn't lie to you, would I?
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. But because I've seen.
Charlie wouldn't lie to you, would he?
Absolutely.
Yes.
The thing is,
I'm probably the only one on here who wouldn't lie to Kenny.
The thing is, it's crazy that Naruto was growing up was the number 1 knucklehead ninja, and now he the number 1 knucklehead Hokage because this nigga just let anything happen, dog. Like that. Naruto's run as Hokage, all the chaos that has spewed is literally reminiscent of this nigga being a knucklehead back in the day. Like, the thing is,
not his fault.
He's eventually going to figure it out. Actually,
none of the other Hokages have to deal with gods.
Because the show's called Boruto now, so he's not going to figure it out. But he could eventually figure it out, like he eventually figures out how to win all his other fights. But when
no other Hokages have ever had to deal with this type of shit before.
He's still learning. He's like, hold on.
The Second World War was a thing. The first one was a thing. Niggas had to deal with crazy ass bullshit too.
It's not as crazy as his.
I guess, man.
I still can't put.
And he's a family man
and a lot
on top
of
of
issues,
that.
Kenny, like you just said, they did not have to deal with those. A lot of these issues that we're talking about in Boruto, even though they came from a good heart, they stem from Naruto.
Man, whatever. I didn't watch Boruto, so whatever y'all say, that's what it is. Bet.
I'm gonna change my answer from Kakashi to Naruto for 5. Only not because y'all made great points that I agree with, because it's really fuck y'all right now, but it's the simple fact that Kakashi go finish his paperwork at least. Naruto was in there like, I gotta do paperwork, bro. And
my question is, why didn't Naruto just ever have a shadow clone do the paperwork and he do whatever else?
He tried that. You know what he did? He left himself in the office and sent the shadow clone home.
But that's what I'm saying. Why don't he make a bunch of multi-shadow clones, have them all do all the paperwork, and it's done faster?
Didn't he? I feel like he tried to do that and he got caught by Shikamaru.
What's wrong with that, though? The shadow clone is still him.
It's chakra maintenance. He had to do a lot of shit, and then he wasn't able to maintain the clones. They would disappear.
Man, forget that. He can make 1,000 clones. If he make 1,000 clones, you can have 1,000 pieces of paper done.
Did you forget what I just said? Tired. The nigga got tired. You talk about he got tired from one clone.
I'm saying, go get home, get some sleep, bright-eyed, bushy tail.
He's the Hokage. He's in the office. He sent the clone home because he couldn't go home.
But that's what I'm saying.
And then he was tired at that
shit.
point, so he couldn't make more clones so that he can go home.
But that's
why not listening.
This nigga.
That's
You
why
are
I
not
say-
listening.
This
That's
nigga,
why I say that I'm switching my answer because yeah, I get the chakra maintenance and I get what Kenny's saying, but I feel like overall Kakashi is, now that I'm thinking about it, Kakashi is just a smarter individual in general. So I'm gonna switch my answer from Kakashi to Naruto.
Yes, sir.
I-
3 votes.
I saw this meme that will explain Naruto as a Hokage and just a person. The meme was it was two guys dressed up in war suits. One was a brain and one was a heart. The heart was saying, I think I love her. The brain was saying, just pump blood, little bro. You feel me? I say that to say Naruto is always and has proven is going to think with his heart more than anything and put everybody's lives on the line. It does not matter if it's man, women, children, or his children. Their life is going to be on the line because that nigga listens to his heart more than his fucking brain. Kakashi is offing Kawaki right then and there. He's it's over with, dog. It's over with.
And Jai, you said like the mental. When Naruto was Hokage, what was one of the biggest issues that we started having? What do tough time create? Tough ass niggas. What do soft time create? Soft ass niggas. Who first noticed that it was a problem? Kakashi. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play serious. Forget about a test. I'm acting like I'm killing these niggas. And then I shit talk them. Push these niggas past the brink. If he wasn't for Kakashi, Boruto's class, ass, like the rest. You would not have ninjas that could do shit that they're doing today. That's because of Kakashi. Fuck Hiruka Sensei and fuck Naruto. Them niggas was not doing that.
Naruto number 5. I'm with it.
Okay. Five.
Kenny, you locking in your
If-
vote?
I didn't watch Boruto, so I can't say anything.
So
All right,
we-
well, unfortunately, we're going to go with Naruto on 5, though, because we got 3 votes.
so can we already just put this out there that no Kakashi's number 4 then?
You said Kakashi number 4?
I swear on everything, if y'all try to put him higher than 4, it's crazy.
Carla, what you think? You said Kakashi 4?
No, because he's gonna try to put Tobirama 4. No.
Well,
it's
that's
fucking
my
Kakashi.
personal pick is Tobirama at 4. I ain't going to lie to you.
So I got Toby Rama number 4, cuz.
I was about to say, you just try to say it. That man is racist.
Fuck being
And it's
racist.
not that he's racist. Shout out to Tile for coming through and teaching us. That nigga built the whole arsenal on racism.
Facts. And he's hard headed, bro.
He built a whole arsenal off of a people that killed his brother.
Racism.
It's not racism.
As a leader.
Did he
That's
need
revenge.
those techniques for the niggas?
If you're a
he's plotting
leader in
revenge.
charge, if you're a leader in charge of a whole village, is your basis strictly off revenge? Like, why is your basis strictly built off revenge and not
That's
harm?
my brother.
Okay.
That's my brother.
Okay.
I have a great example too, Jai. If today, right,
Yeah.
you saw a tactic, whatever, you just focus on the fact that it's a tactic. You figured out a tactic to make money.
Okay.
10 years from now, some random kids growing up, oh, I heard about this tactic. No, that tactic is banned. It's illegal. I heard about another one. Banned, illegal. About 10 tactics. Well, damn, who made these tactics? Well, it was one guy named Jai, but really we can't use those tactics these days. They're bad. They're banned.
No, Bomba. This is what
Shut up.
This is
Shut the fuck
no.
up.
You shut up. You shut up.
If you
Morpheus.
saw that, are you thinking that's a good guy? Are you thinking that's a
Listen
terrorist?
here, Morpheus. This is why Toby Rama's not going number 4. This nigga
said
Toby
what?
Rama as the Hokage.
They call him Morpheus.
He tried to give me a red pill and a blue pill.
This nigga Toby Rama as the Hokage created the Ninja Academy, the Anbu Black Ops, and the tuning exams. Those things alone are way more than Kakashi did as Hokage.
Yeah, okay. Those are made
He
way more
made the
things.
whole future of Shinobi. There would be no
Yes.
Kakashi Hatake without fucking Toby Rama.
Okay,
Well,
well,
this is the thing I would
there
say.
would
This
be
is what you're mistaken with. There will always be a future for shinobis as long as you have teachers for shinobis. The teachers from shinobis are a base, like that's a fundamental build in Naruto, and that started from Hagoromo.
There were no
Every single
teachers
since
until Tobirama.
Hagoromo, that's the thing that was always happening. Students, his kids had students. It was only one person. The person that is a reincarnation. It was Hindra that was by himself. Hashira, his whole legacy is always community, teaching people, going here and learning. And that's something that they developed throughout the whole story. So that was going to happen eventually. However, I will give you that he built that system within Konoha. We're not going to forget about the bad that he did. And in my opinion, the bad outweighs the good. You built schools, nigga, anybody could build schools. That was something substantial. You are behind the oppression of a whole entire ethnicity. Oppressed.
No, not an ethnicity. A
Not
clan.
ethnicity. It's a
A
clan.
clan, whatever.
A clan
oppressed.
who was at war with his family. So I mean, what?
That was before we resolved that. We are a village now. Your
Okay.
brother, who was a Hokage before, managed to build peace before you came.
the Uchiha police force was a thing.
Before you came, it was peace.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
just
hold
hate
on.
them.
Let me ask you
Got
this question, and it may or may not make sense, but I gotta ask because I feel like it makes sense in my head.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say throughout your whole family's lineage, y'all beefed with every person with the last name Jackson. Every person. Do you think that stops with you just because you have? Is that just gonna
Yes,
stop?
Jai.
with you? No.
I grew up in Africa, and I'm gonna tell you something about Senegal. Back in the day, Senegal used to be kingdoms. So the people back in the day that had the last name Fall were from a specific kingdom, and their history of people having war within them. I don't give a fuck about that today. I don't even learn about it. The only reason I knew about it because my dad is a historian.
Wait,
If that's
Bamba,
not it,
you
I
know
ain't
why
about
you
to
don't
wake
give
up
a fuck
tomorrow and
about
see
it,
that nigga, oh, his
Bamba? Because
last
you
name
weren't
is
alive
Brown.
back then.
You wasn't
Toby
alive
Bamba
back
went
then.
through that shit.
He went through it.
Toby
Hey.
Rama went through the shit. Something that happened is that y'all went out of the shit. Niggas have agreement. His ideals, he never let go of, regardless of what was happening. When niggas were offering truce, when Madara and Hashima was having that conversation, what was his input? Hell no. Let's keep this war going. Hell no. Kill him.
I mean,
Niggas
let's think about it. Was he really
offered
wrong?
peace
If you think
multiple
about the
times.
Toby
Uchihas, you got Madara, Obito, Sasuke, and Itachi. Was he wrong?
You said what?
Let's think about it. The Uchihas have consistently been the antagonists in Naruto. Obito, Madara, Sasuke, Itachi. All of them been some crazy people from the Uchihas.
Okay. All those people being remnants of a clan that the village I'm from killed.
Same thing for Toby
What
Rama.
reason do you have to
It's the
even
same
call me a
thing.
villain?
I just thought about something, and it's completely because we sitting there talking about the Uchihas. Are we not counting Danzo as a real Hokage?
No,
No,
fuck
he's
no.
not because
No,
he
hell
never
no.
officially
Hell
took the
no.
seat.
Fuck
He was
Danzo.
never officially in the
He would
Hokage.
be number 8 anyway. We don't have to do
number
that.
8, right? We just gonna say Donzo number 8. Just to put that out there. We're gonna put 8, and we're gonna put Donzo right down there with the bottom of the barrel. I just thought about that. Fuck him.
What I'm
What?
saying is, Toby Rama is not.
Oh, Jai, thank you. What ideals were Donzo following? It was 2 niggas that was following Toby Rama. What ideals did Donzo have?
He was a radical. He did the most.
Whose ideals did he inherit?
It wasn't it. He twisted them.
Whose ideals did he inherit, Jai?
Shit, I don't
Go
know.
ahead and say it, Jai. You know the answer. It starts with a T.
It's also the what?
It starts with a T. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got this.
Tsunade?
Bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
I knew one of those niggas was
Like
gonna
Tsunade, when did she start doing all that?
I'm saying, Bomba D, did you want to continue or can I get one more?
Nah, go ahead.
I'm saying Toby Rama was so, again, y'all mentioned 4 Uchihas that went through misery not being attached to their clan at all. You feel me? By
Obito was
the
attached
time,
to his clan,
by
wasn't he?
you said what?
Was Obito not attached to his clan? Was Madara not attached to his clan? The only
I
two who
mean,
wasn't
His
attached
name
to
was
his
until
clan
dead.
they all
was
got
Sasuke
mapped,
and Itachi. And
until they
Itachi killed everybody else.
hold on. Let me finish. Itachi killed everybody because the Leaf Village said so. Remember that. And then
Tobirama didn't tell him to do that.
all I'm going to say, if like Bamba said earlier, by the time Tobirama became Hokage, there was peace and understanding between the two clans and the Uchiha being in a Leaf Village. The reason, like, if you have peace and understanding, why are you policing the Uchihas like you are doing? Why do you have them on a short leash while you are doing? Why you
He
have people
sees the
spying
threat.
on? You said what?
He sees the threat that
I
they
understand.
that
I
they hold.
understand that. I understand that. Trump sees the threat with us.
Also, we also got to understand that every time the village deem a clan a threat, it's not necessarily justified. You feel me? These niggas wiped out the Uzumakis. We don't even know why. Have we met a bad Uzumaki? No. But they're just scared of them because of power, of could potentially be. That's the story that they've done with every single powerful clan that exists.
Wait, who was
You don't
Hokage when
see
they
no
did that though?
Hatakes. You say what?
Who was Hokage when they wiped out the Uzumakis?
You said who's the? Oh, I don't remember. I think it happened like before Hashirama because it was the same. They said it's a team up of the Konoha teams,
Before Hokage was a thing.
but it's old.
All I'm saying is if you are a true leader, like that's one thing that Kakashi and Naruto actually did good was being able to harmonize not only amongst the people of your village, the people of the land of fire, but also people of other villages. You feel me? Like that's one thing that Tobirama wasn't doing. He was strict on his ideals, again treated the Uchiha unfairly after we came to an agreement, after we came to a truce of peace, things of that nature. You have to, as a leader, you have to have a sense of empathy and a sense of trusting among your people. That's not what he had. He was not a great leader. He was a dictator almost. So
And if you're giving Tobirama the credit for creating the ninja school, like I just said, when the ninja school was failing, who was able to put it back to where they immediately started producing geniuses? That was something that was a failing, blatant problem. Who was the only Hokage who would go out in disguise? Like the nigga would share his own face, go outside, investigate, figure out what is happening here, what is happening in this corner of the village. What's missing? Only Kakashi ever done that.
You know why? Because it was a thriving. The Konoha village, once the Ninja Academy became a thing under Tobirama, was thriving. We got a bunch of
No.
strong, genius ninjas.
Nope.
Yes.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
That's not true because, like I'm saying, if you're looking all the way from, I mean, we don't know the whole story, but all the way from Hitachi, Kakashi, and them, the progression has only been like this.
Hold on. We
And
got a
like I'm
comment. We got a
saying, to the
comment.
point
Hey,
where
real
we at-
KT. We're ranking Hokages right now. So far, at number 8, we got Danzo. That was just because. 7, we got Hiruzen. Number 6, we got
Tsunade, 5
Tsunade.
Naruto.
Number 5 is Naruto. Number 4, we're debating right now between Tobirama and Kakashi.
and this isn't just based off strength, because I have a feeling that Kenny
Yeah, niggas is
and
a-
Jai,
It's not based off
before
of
we
strength. It's
started
about
this,
your.
had Naruto at their number one.
It's your resume
Naruto
while
wasn't at
being
my number
Hokage.
Naruto was never going to be at my number one.
I'm
But
saying, I feel like we got all the arguments out. I got Tobirama next, bro. He's number 4, bro.
The real
I-
KC
Bro,
said we
with
got the third
Tobirama
under
too.
Tsunade. That's crazy.
You said the who?
He said we got the third under Tsunade. That's crazy.
If I could have put him
Oh, yeah.
further down, I would have.
So
Yeah,
what are we
yeah.
doing? I don't. The man did a lot for the village.
he did
Ooh.
so. Tobirama did a lot for the village. We're not
Like,
going to
y'all act like
outside of
somebody
his
in the institute of
outside of his clear bias towards somebody towards a clan of people who he clearly hated. But we're gonna be all the way honest. Toby Rama had
But the thing is,
he had
y'all not
the
looking
ability
at.
to take them out, but he didn't. But he let them know, I do not like y'all.
Didn't he
But
create a bunch of
the
forbidden
thing is, you're
jutsus that
not thinking.
nobody
I'm
could
not just
perfectly
looking at the
use?
spot. I'm looking at him in comparison to Kakashi, which, in hindsight, what y'all doing is diminishing Kakashi's reign. Because literally, Kakashi, who's the only Hokage here who doesn't have any conflict? Like any conflict that reached your village. There was conflict headed their way, but you managed to have Naruto and then the team go on the planet, handle it, coordinate with the other village. Everything is safe.
I still can't see myself putting Toby Rama below.
Bamba,
Because you're saying Toby Rama, all the good that he done, but what is all the good that you remember? That's what I'm saying.
how you gonna create a ninja school and then create also a whole bunch of forbidden jutsus and not let anybody else learn them or try to
I
access
mean,
them?
they were banned, so that he the jutsu.
And
I was about
I
to
don't
say,
think it was just him being like, nah, y'all can't use this. It was a collective group of people like, we
nigga,
can't
you
wait.
the Hokage.
But in the end, even if it's a collective of other people that did that, what I'm saying is that there is no influence when your influence is gatekept. Like the only people that manage to have that are Minato and Naruto.
So my question is: your only reason for putting him at number 4 is because of what he did to the Uchihas?
I swear to God, I said
I'm
sleep.
saying my reason is not because of what he did to Uchiha. My reason is because we are comparing it to Kakashi, and I feel like Kakashi had a better reign than Tobirama.
So
You're talking about.
what is your argument for Kakashi? What did he do as Hokage that puts him over Tobirama?
I literally just stated it. First, peace all throughout. Like whether that's thanks to the previous Hokage or whatnot, Kakashi, we know the values that he held, and then we saw how his relation was to the other village. Then, when you're talking about the time under attack, like I just said, the Toneri situation, it was held like we had to do a whole what you call it, like attack on the moon, coordinated perfectly, worked with the other nation, and then ended up coordinating the defense for the village. And then you're talking about the academy and the ninja school. He is the only Hokage that we've seen be in the mix of people. Like, granted, he had that. He reveals his face and adds like some eyeliner so people don't recognize him. But he's been able to do that and pinpoint things, and like later on have conversation with Iruka Sensei. And when he saw that the school, like you just said, the Ninja Academy niggas are not up to par, he stepped in. He stepped in, and also I keep forgetting it's not one time that he had a situation where he had to intervene. There was another time where one of the girls summoned. There was a special summon that they have in Boruto, which is like a lion, almost looking like has tiger stripe, and then like the tail is a snake.
I know.
So that was going rampant in the city. Nobody could do anything until Kakashi came with his purple Chidori. Handled that shit quick.
But at the
On my way, we ain't even got to talk about it.
You brought up how he was the only Hokage to like really get involved in the tuning exams, but then again, there would be no tuning exams, no Ninja Academy without Tobirama saying we need to put everything in one spot and teach everybody.
I understand
No,
that.
everybody.
Somebody has to establish something. He was the second Hokage. Of
But
course,
that's
okay,
and that's also what I want to make sure I emphasize on. Him bringing that concept to the village is cool, but I'm not finna give him the credit of creating that because he didn't create it. Like I said, you seen the whole story of Naruto. You seen Hagoromo. You seen, like I just said, it, Hindra and Hashira. Hindra went by his way, was like, I'm not doing this. Hashira, at any point, like anywhere he set foot at, like the mission that his dad gave him, it took him longer. And people were like, oh, like, why is it taking so long? Because any place that he would go to, he instilled that. Like, let's learn to share our knowledge. Let's learn to train and everything. So he started that concept of the shinobi, like the shinobi world. That's why every time that they're mentioned, they're like, yo, go back to them too. Or like their dad. Because if it didn't start from there, it started from the other two kids. They were making those and traveling and make sure to instill it here, instill it there, and there. And then eventually, Konoha had it. Maybe we just had a specific sense system for Genin, Jonin, and whatever. But that doesn't take away from the fact that that's something that the whole world, because I mean, Tobirama didn't invent it for the other village, but do they not have the same concept because of the niggas like that originated it. Now, however, what I'm saying is like when you have that same system and that system is failing, none of the other Hokages was able to fix that, but this nigga. So you're able to bring this to the village, and when it's failing, I fixed it. So I'm like, honestly, I ain't. They neck and neck. And in the end of the day, we're talking about Hokage. The Hokage is supposed to manage the village as a whole. How are you managing the village as a whole when there is a specific group of individuals that I genuinely despise, regardless of reason or wrong? I
Okay.
just hate them.
I'm
I'm gonna oppress them because of my hate for them. So I'm not a leader for real, for real. Let's keep it a buck.
I'm gonna switch my answer. Not because Tobirama didn't do what he was supposed to do as a Hokage, but he did. We gonna switch the answer because of racism and it's Black History Month. So
The Uchihas are not black.
He wouldn't. Let's be real, Kenny.
they went through black struggles.
He wasn't going to partner with the Hidden Cloud Village either.
That's probably why they were hitting. He hit him himself.
He did a jutsu and hit him in the clouds.
You see,
He's
one of the
his
forbidden
forbidden
ones. That's
jutsu.
why they forbade jutsu, so you wouldn't recognize him.
Facts.
Okay,
But Tobirama at number 4 and number 3. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about Minato here.
Wait.
I will leave this call.
How was Minato over Tobirama as Hokage resume? Somebody explain this to me.
I have Minato at number 3.
How was Minato over Tobirama as Hokage resume? Explain it to me.
Besides the fact that he was Hokage for how long was he Hokage for again?
Say hi.
Less than a year.
Yeah, that nigga was Hokage for a breath.
So how has he done anything to be ranked this high?
You said, did he do anything?
I said, so how has he done anything to be ranked this high?
So of all the Hokage that you have here, he is the only Hokage that has traded their life for your well-being.
Hiruzen.
No, Hiruzen has not traded.
Yes, he did trade.
Hiruzen did that.
He did trade his life.
The problem with Hiruzen is we were considering his character, his incompetence, and the shit that he did to Naruto.
Hiruzen got the hit and leap through 2 ninja wars.
Say that one more time.
Hiruzen got the hit and leap through 2 ninja wars.
No, he did not. Not
yes,
2
he
ninja
did.
wars.
He was in the first and the second.
He was in the first, but you said got them through.
Yes.
No, the second one that he became Hokage on the battlefield. That's the one that Tobirama sacrificed himself in. So he didn't get him through it. Tobirama did.
Hiruzen led Konoha's forces through the second and third Shinobi World Wars in the anime.
No, not the second.
That's what Google says. He got him through
because the second,
I
regardless of what Google said, Kenny, I'm telling you, the second one, that's literally where Danzo's grudge for Hiruzen started. The second one, they were somewhere like they were on the mission already with Tobirama. It was the 3 of them, and then they got to a certain point and they had to separate. And then when they were separated, that's when he said that Hiruzen, you should be the Hokage, and then went out of his way. But like Danzo was literally damn near crying, and that's when Tobirama got off.
But back to the, we're not gonna sit here and put Kakashi over Minato at all. I done bent. Oh, pause. Whoa, pause.
Wow.
What I was about to say before I finish anything that I was about to say.
What was this nigga about to say?
No, I'm not even going to finish it. I didn't agree with you and change my answer for the other 2. But like, if you're trying to put, are you trying to put Kakashi over Minato?
Kakashi.
Nah, that was a joke. That was a joke.
I was about to say
it wasn't a joke for me because one, this man had the shortest reign of Hokage in less than a year, so there wasn't really any change from when Hiruzen retired to from when Hiruzen had to come out of retirement. There wasn't really.
In Minato's defense, He put his life on the line.
He also put a child's life on the line too for a momentary.
To save the ultimate sacrifice that he made was to save the village, and his job was to protect the village. And he saw that the only way he would have been able to do that,
bro.
the only way he would have been able to do that,
Carla,
was by doing what he did.
I have a question, Carla.
Go ahead.
If we hold that against Minato, right? Then can we hold the treatment that Hiruzen did to Naruto against him?
That's what y'all did.
No, listen. I get it. I didn't think about it until now.
But you gotta understand, when we was arguing that wasn't my point of putting Hiruzen at left.
That's just one of the points. I'm just asking that specific question.
I was about to say, and yeah, you can hold him to it, and then you can also hold Minato to it, because you thought third Hokage was finna watch your boy. You supposed to know the third Hokage. You know who he is, and you put your trust in him. That's the one mess up.
No, because I'm thinking, this is my thing. I'm starting to think more about it this way. If I'm thinking about the greater good of the village, granted, one, we don't know how to handle the Jinchuriki. Two, whatever is said to the kid could potentially lead to him going versus, and we have to deal with the Jinchuriki. I'm not strong enough to deal with it. The fourth, who was a prodigy, died defending it. Then honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When you're thinking as a Hokage, Naruto's treatment makes sense.
But that's also where I have him as high as he is, regardless of the mistakes, regardless of his short tenure as Hokage. One thing that Jai mentioned about something we were talking about previous was impact. When it comes to the fourth Hokage, everybody looks at the fourth Hokage as a hero. The only other person, as far as Hokage, that has as much impact and arguably more is the first Hokage. So he is deserving of his number 3 spot, but I can't put him higher than 3 because of and again, never dealt with something like that, Bomba. You are absolutely correct. And he made snap decisions, but he also made gambles. They turned out to work in the long run, but if you think about it as in terms of the village, you have a demon living inside of a child in the village that could go off at any point. That's one of your gambles. Your other gamble was entrusting the care of your son to the third Hokage. That was another gamble. Another gamble. You gambled your son's life by sealing the Nine Tails in him anyway. So
if you didn't, they would have all died regardless.
I understand, but it was still a gamble. It was still a gamble. He didn't.
It was a coin. It was a coin flip.
He didn't know if it was going to work. That's what I'm saying. It worked in the long run, but he didn't know. Niggas didn't know.
He didn't know because it's not like he had time to think about it.
You know the reason why it worked? Because the show is fucking called Naruto. It had to work.
Fuck. No, that's not the real reason. The reason he did it is because he knew his wife was Jinchuriki and she was Uzumaki. And technically, the other nearest Uzumaki was his son.
But he didn't know it. Yes, he had knowledge to why it could work, but he did not know it would work because yes, his wife was a Uzumaki. This is a fucking baby.
But he took precaution though. That's what I was.
It's literally this nigga was just born. It's literally his birthday.
But I know. But I'm saying he took precaution, like compared to what would have. That's why he said he ended up taking half of Kurama with him and then putting the rest of his chakra and then
Naruto was here for 3 minutes. He was literally alive for 3 minutes. I would understand. I would accept that if he was 3 years old, but he was alive for 3 minutes.
Can we talk about how the whole show doesn't make sense? Because outside of summons and the Jinchuriki, ain't no other mythical beast in the show.
You said wait,
not
what?
Even about mythical beasts.
Wait, say that one more time. You said
outside
what?
of the summons and the Jinchuriki, ain't no just like magical, mystical beasts in the show.
It's the bugs, I guess. The chakra bugs.
What do you? But they have like worlds. Like they have like worlds of things. Like the toads. They have their whole realm.
Other than like the sage summons and the Jinchuriki, there are no just those two type of mythical beasts.
There's no other
But the
beach just walking
Jinchuriki are like
around
stuck
Konoha.
sites.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
Ain't no just like mythical beasts roaming around and normally in the show.
yes, there is. That's what I'm trying to say. The summons, it's different caliber of summons. For example, the summon that they show in Boruto, you ain't never seen no shit like that. Or King Enma, the summon from Hiruzen. That's a whole Monkey King.
True.
What's the name? This nigga.
But can we find out where them niggas come from? Can we see some of them shits?
That's what I was just telling you. For example,
A King Emma spinoff.
Like, I just want to know the origin of the summons and shit. Like,
how'd you figure out you could do this?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the good part. How did you figure out you could do this?
Cool.
Let me just and then giant frog. How you doing?
I understand, and I already was convinced that I was going to be in the minority for putting Minato at number 3, but he's my number 3, bro. I can't.
Your arguments are solid though. I can't lie.
The impact of him
we
being
gonna get cooked in the comments. Oh my god.
The impact of him being a hero.
Say it one more time.
A hero and what he did for the village is legendary, and that's why again he's talked about almost as much as the first Hokage as far as impact, as far as popularity, leadership, things of that nature. But I cannot ignore the gambles that he was not sure of. As much knowledge as you say he had beforehand, he was not sure of at all.
Okay.
And he was a Hokage less than a year.
So let me put it like this. Let me break something down. Before he was Hokage, he had a fleet on site order against him, right?
The thing is, I'm gonna let you continue, but I can't. It's not valid because we're talking about before he was Hokage.
I know. Let me cook. I'm in the kitchen right now.
I said I'm gonna let you talk, but what you about to say is invalid.
Before he was Hokage, he had a fleet on site order against him. The person who unleashed the Nine-Tails, it was Madara, am I correct? So we already know Madara don't give a fuck about none of that. Any other village, it's safe to say any other village would have left them the fuck alone. Because now the person that you have a fleet on site order against is running the village. I personally think that fleet on site order would have. Let me just not mess with the leaf because he over there.
Also, hold on, real quick. Now that you mentioned that, who else did Madara have in that whole attack with him to help him and fought against Minato
and got cooked
as Hokage? How are you not sensing that this is your student's chakra? Kakashi would have never let that shit happen. Kakashi would have knew that was Naruto off rip. Kakashi would have knew that was Sasuke off rip.
It didn't matter if that was his student or not. The student still got cooked.
The student still got cooked, but that's tying into my argument. You could have stopped this. You could have prevented what happened in the future. Fourth Great Ninja War, all of that. If you would have just simply sensed your students.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? I kind of zoned out for a second.
That's when Toby attacked the village.
The first time Obito attacked the village in his mask, he had the purple cloak on or whatever. Madara sent the Nine-Tails, yes, but what's the name? Obito was also assisting him and had a one-on-one fight with Minato. Minato did not recognize at the slightest. He said, "This energy feels a little weird." That's all he said.
Yeah, but later on, like he regretted it. He was like, "Oh shit! Only if I had recognized it back then."
Only if you had to. Your son would have had to go through bullshit.
I wanted to use this quick second, real quick. What Jai said. Minato had a flee on site order on him. Who was the one character who was able to have a stalemate with Minato? I need to bring it out real quick because we had an argument earlier. Killer Bee. You feel me? When his brother here was just, I'm quick, couldn't catch it with Minato. Who had a stalemate with him? Killer motherfucking Bee. Another argument as to why Killer Bee is whooping the shit out of Orochimaru.
You think Orochimaru dodging that smoke though?
Say what?
You think Orochimaru was going to dodge that smoke for real if he met up with Minato one-on-one? You think he dodging smoke?
I don't think he dodging smoke, but we saw Orochimaru not dodge smoke versus Pain, but then he got handled. We saw him not dodge smoke versus Itachi, and then he got handled. He was gonna get handled too.
So can we just go ahead and say Kakashi at 3, Minato at 2?
I'm not going. I'm not going. I swear.
Itachi at 3. What is he
I
doing?
said Itachi. Did I say Itachi?
Nah, you said Kakashi. You said.
I thought
Oh, Kakashi.
I said
I ain't gonna lie. Carla kind of swayed me because everything that we were talking about with the other people, like the Toby Ramas and everything, as far as like creating anything, I feel like everything that Minato did outside of his sacrifice with Kurama was on the personal level. Like he was just him. You feel me? You couldn't fight him. You were gonna lose. He was a prodigy, but he didn't have really. Like it's just like that D Rose season. You feel me? Like you just see him cooking. He just cold. He dunking on everybody. He wins MVP, and then he gets hurt. You feel me? Minato was just here, cool, like cold as fuck. Nobody could mess with him while he was alive. Towards the end, died. But it's just like outside of that cool points. Like, what did you do for real for the village? You feel me?
If he
sacrificed his life, his wife, and his son for the village.
you could have avoided.
But the thing is, they were gonna die regardless.
Yeah. Again, hold on. You could have avoided a cataclysmic situation in the future, 15, 16 years later, if you would have just recognized your fucking student. I'm not going.
He didn't recognize the chakra of the student that he thought was dead.
Also, too, to be fair, too, this is another.
Does
point
that not make you a
might have
bit
been the
curious?
reason why
If this seems similar, let me dig deeper.
No, but I'm
While
saying
somebody's
maybe-
attacking the village, you think I'm
maybe-
gonna take the time to be like,
You said he beat him with ease, Jai. He
Time
couldn't have lifted up the mask if he wasn't curious.
But he didn't have the chance to.
the fox
Y'all,
was destroying the
y'all
village. You
literally
gotta take
said
care
he
of one
beats
thing.
him with ease. He had time. That's the yellow
No,
flag.
he did not.
That's
But,
the
hey,
yellow flag.
maybe-
He had time. I'm
Okay,
not about
time
to
out.
let you go. I'm not letting you go with that.
No, I know. Time out. Maybe Jai said that he had time. The fight I watched, he did not have time because the fight, literally, Obito is like, I got you until this nigga pulls out the flying Ray Jean. So he escapes. But in the meantime, when he escapes, I already tagged you. No, I didn't tag you. I threw this kunai. We have that little exchange. I tag you, and then I whoop your ass. And then this nigga's teleport over there. He said, I finally figured it out, but I already had tagged you. So I land the attack, and then my wife gave birth. The baby's in danger. The Ninetail is attacking the village. He didn't stop. But I'm thinking, this is the thing I was thinking. Maybe the reason he didn't recognize the chakra energy of Obito is because of the Hashirama cells, like the white Zetsu. Because if you pay attention to, in the fight versus Naruto, Guy Sensei knew Toby, Kakashi knew Toby, like you said, but neither one of them recognized Toby, even though they fought for a good 30 minutes up until they break the mask. And then he has to confirm. So that's why I'm thinking maybe that had like half of his body being, a white Zetsu that's affecting like the chakra.
I can accept that and I can understand that. But we're comparing a situation to where they were confronted with Toby years later.
Yeah.
Versus this is recent. You feel me? Obito,
but he was believed dead though. That's the thing.
Believed dead.
That's what I'm saying. He was believed to be dead, but this is recent.
He's not. That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, if you're thinking Toby is out there and potentially like you have that thought while you're fighting him, you might think of it, but he's literally dead. His eye came out of him to my other student. Like Minato, you gotta think Minato didn't see Toby. It was Kakashi and him. Toby got crushed. Toby is dead.
I'm saying if that was Naruto and Kawaki, Naruto knowing that Kawaki off rip. That's all I'm saying. Naruto's knowing that's Kawaki off. If the roles were reversed, if it was anybody else,
but you know why Naruto got Sage of Sixth Path?
If it was Kakashi and Sasuke, he recognized Sasuke off rip.
No, he would not. No,
Are you serious? You don't think he recognized?
Because you're thinking, you got to think about the distance.
Niggas,
Kakashi did not recognize Toby at the end of the day.
Again,
literally look, y'all got the same eye ability.
The last time he saw him, he was a kid, Bamba.
Yes, but y'all have the literal exact same eye capability.
The last time Minato saw Obito, he was a kid.
No, but what he was talking
there's.
about happened like a few weeks after.
But the thing is, you're acting like he didn't mention what he mentioned his eye acting weird the whole time. But he's not understanding why his eye is acting weird because there's so much Uchiha output from another nigga. So I can attribute it to several situations at this point.
What do you mean? At that point, it's just your eyes acting weird. Your eyes never acted weird. You saw Sasuke, you saw Itachi. Maybe Kakashi should have put two and two together.
Maybe. But what if somebody got Obito's eye off the ground? That could have been a thing.
But this is what you're forgetting, Carlo.
You're acting like he should have known off rip that it was Obito because
Yes,
he
he
had
should
the eye
have.
thing. But you can't assume that he can know that off rip.
But this is why I'm saying that, because you're going off of Minato recognizing Obito off of chakra, not even the eye. But if you get a hint of chakra, and then you're like, hold on, I know my boy Obito, regardless, because Kakashi ain't never forget Obito. He been washing his hands ever since he killed Rin. Washing his hands on a daily in the sink. Traumatized, PTSD. I don't forget about that shit. Why did he, when he kind of recognized the energy and then saw the eye, 1 + 2 is equal 3. I almost said 4.
He didn't want to believe it because he's supposed to be dead.
So why can't Minato?
But that's the same thing with
it's not the same thing because what did I say?
It is the same thing,
what did I say? He saw him die. He saw him die.
He did not see him die. Kakashi and them saw him die.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Kakashi saw him die. Supposedly. Looked at him. Got his eye from him. He's supposed to be dead. 15, 16, 17 years later, I can give Kakashi more grace than I can give Minato.
Here's why you should give.
Because it wasn't 17 years later, Jai. It wasn't 17 years later.
Here's why you should give both of them grace. They are not able to sense chakra and recognize it. The first time we saw that was with Nature Energy, who had that Naruto.
Wait a second. If that's the case, Jiraiya should have sensed Pain's. He should have.
He didn't have the perfect thing.
He didn't have perfect sage.
He didn't perfect.
No, I'm not talking about Sage. I'm talking about Jiraiya. When he fought Pain, he should have known who it was.
With Carlos,
but he figured it out off the face.
He should have known.
He should have been able to sense his chakra.
But that's what I'm saying. I've just said. That's what I just tell Carl. Ninjas in nature, like just naturally, they cannot sense chakra. Like they cannot be like, oh, I'm sensing a chakra there. It's such and such. If that was the case, like trust me, a Byakugan would not be useful like that because they're not even able to tell when a ninja is hiding over there. Sometimes, like the Byakugan is able to tell you that. It's only people like Naruto when they're awakening Sage of Sixth Path, and then eventually like KCM. It's different. You feel me? Like they're getting these godly like attributes.
Okay. We're gonna have to do another segment about that specifically because I know for a fact that it's mentioned several times and actually proved several times that they can sense chakra. Like that's a given. And I literally just searched it
but
up.
It's a thing, trust me. It's a thing, but it's for a certain specific time. Just think about like all the times where these niggas resort to hiding, like mid-fight. If you are able to sense that chakra, like they're not doing nothing.
I'm saying we got niggas like Jiraiya being able to tell that this is Sasuke from another timeline, bro.
But that's because of intellect. It was not chakra, bro. He didn't. It's not. I just saw you, and then I knew. The whole reason as to why he even said, "Nah, maybe I'm just kidding," is because I can't genuinely not confirm it unless Sasuke gives me a reaction or confirm it. That's the whole. If he knew for sure, he's not even asking that question because I sense your chakra. That's it. That's him. Right. And that's a guy with a semi sage mode. You feel me? He couldn't even tell.
Like I said, I understand I'm in a minority, but I'm not moving off of Minato number 3.
And another point that tells you this is Naruto. When Naruto beat Pain, he knew that this is not the final body of Pain, but he couldn't find Pain. What did he have to do? He had to stab himself with the rod because that rod had a connection to Nagato's body. So when he stabs the rod, it's just like, oh shit, hold on, let me channel this, And this is Naruto after he already has the Sage mode. You feel me? Like he's like, oh no, I can't find it, but I have to stab myself with the rod so I can feel that connection between him and that rod. If that wasn't because Naruto wasn't finding pain.
Different situations, but I give it to you.
But
different situations.
We gotta get a vote in.
I'll give it to you. Like that's a fair point, but I can't compare the validity to Minato's situation. I can't compare I can't give him the same grace as I give Kakashi because of the recency of it. But again,
Kakashi doesn't have the thing. Trust me.
Whoever y'all have at number 3, I will rock with that. But Minato, I'm not moving off that.
So Kakashi number 3.
Who you got? You said Kakashi at 3?
Yes.
Okay, Kenny, who you got at 3?
Bro, Kenny's not even here, dog.
Kenny's here. It's just I don't agree with this list at all.
Niggas trying to
because there's no way y'all are saying Minato's 5 seconds as Hokage. Granted, he saved the village from the Nine-Tails Fox, but his resume is not like that.
And we've been building off resume up to this point. And again, I like I said, his impact. Can't overshadow his resume because he's known as a hero. He's a legend. So that's why he's up that high, but I can't put him higher than 3.
Bet I'm putting Kakashi at number 3.
All righty. Ooh. So I'm just gonna agree with Kakashi on this one. We got Kakashi at number 3. And then number 2.
It's clearly Minato.
Carla, you locking in Minato?
Because it's not an argument between Minato and Tobirama whatsoever.
You mean Hashirama?
I can't. I don't
Hashirama,
have choice. I already lost putting Minato at number 3. So Kakashi 3, Minato's 2, Hashirama's 1.
You can't,
I feel like
you can't put nobody above the god of Shinobi.
What'd you say?
You can't put somebody above the god of Shinobi.
Yeah, no.
What did Hashirama do as Hokage? What did Hashirama do as Hokage? What's his resume?
Well,
didn't he capture all the tail beasts?
Not only did he capture all the tail beasts, the reason why you have the village today with their specific tail beasts is because of him. And the money that you needed to build Konoha came from that exchange. When he managed to capture those tail beasts and then sell it to the other nations, that's the fund that they literally used to make Konoha the village.
Wait, so where did he get the tail beasts? Where did they come from?
You know where they came from.
We don't know where he just found them roaming around at.
No, he fought Madara.
Where did Madara get them from?
That's a good question. I don't remember, but Madara had it, if you remember.
So wait, Hashirama split the 10 tails up himself?
No, I'm assuming Madara did.
Madara did.
Madara split the 10 tails up?
Because Madara, the first time that Madara was fighting, he didn't. It's not split the 10 tails. Hagoromo had already split the 10 tails from.
I remember that
from the 10 tails, and then took the husk and put it on the moon. So when Madara was alive, he had access to the tail beast. He didn't have like the Edo statue yet. So that's like the Edo became like his replacement for his Jinchurikis when he came back. But before that, he just used to wield the tail beast. And if you remember his fight versus Hashirama. Say it one more time.
So I need a prequel. I need to see what the hell happened.
They need to get the animators working.
But you remember that fight where Madara has Kurama in the Susanoo versus Hashirama's like ghetto statue?
I don't remember that fight, no.
What?
Basically after that fight, that's when he
I remember Naruto and Sasuke combining and putting, but I don't remember.
Madara did that himself.
I didn't know he did that.
God, y'all gotta watch the fights, man.
And Hashirama. So okay, that's the 9 tails. Where's the 1 through 8 go?
He had him. After his defeat, that the other nigga took it.
In his back pocket, like some Pokemon tests.
Yeah, like he does. Like he summoned.
He had him in the ball. He had him in the Pokeball, ready to throw.
Chukaku, I choose you.
What?
Okay, Kenny, I'm with you. This shit don't make
When
sense.
the fuck did this happen in the show?
Y'all
No,
okay,
you're
all the prequel episodes.
when he's fighting Hashirama, he doesn't use the other tail beast. Because we just said, Nine Tails is stronger than the other tail beast. Like if you're accounting all their power, that's what he used to use and the Susanoo. But he had possessions of the tail beast. Madara did. And
Where
then
did he get
Hashirama
him
took
from?
it.
All right, yeah, I need some background.
You need to just rewatch the show.
Fuck
They
no.
say
The show kind of long.
We watched
With a
the
lot
whole
of-
show.
it's
Fuck
fun
no.
too. Or go play Storm. Storm be telling you the stories between the games. But we got our list. Let me read through real quick from the worst to the best of the Hokages. We got Hiruzen at 7, followed
eight.
by Tsunade, then Naruto. At number 4, we got Tobirama, followed by Kakashi, Minato, and Hashirama. I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I'm quite satisfied with the list. You know,
At it. Except Naruto being so low, but
nah,
yeah.
Naruto deserves
I was
to
trying to put
be
it-
right where he at.
I'm 93% satisfied.
But I'm not mad at the-
It's
I'm not mad at the list.
whatever.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The main reason why I wanted to do this was specifically because of Tsunade, of Naruto, and Kakashi.
Really?
Because I feel like because of personal preference, story, and likability, Tsunade get treated like shit. Kakashi gets forgotten, and then Naruto obviously, like, you know, we don't hold him
But we
accountable
wasn't-
for this shit. But as a Hokage, man, yeah.
As a fan of Kakashi, I knew I wasn't like when y'all brought it up, I knew I wasn't gonna sit here and hold my dog, but like you said, from a personal perspective, I didn't but I'm also choosing like they're outside of Hokage roles, so that's also what I was thinking about too. Like, what did you do to get you to this spot?
He did everything, bro. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that he didn't. Like, Kakashi did a lot to earn his spot as Hokage,
But the third best in the Elite Village history is kind of crazy to me.
but
But
Tsunade,
what can you hold against him, Kenny? Nothing.
Tsunade was out there getting drunk
Who would have
and
been above
gambling
him?
when they found her, and it was like, "Look, can you come be Hokage? We don't got
You see
nobody."
how low the standards are?
Because if niggas is going strength just off strength, then yes, Naruto is above him. But as far as overall, like, who are you putting above Kakashi?
Literally, bro. It's not about strength. It's about the role. What did you
If we
do,
gonna be honest,
bro?
if we gonna be all the way 100, if Mike God didn't like lose his, I could see him being Hokage.
Hell no.
Hell,
I can see Mike God being everybody gonna be in there
Hell
running.
no.
Everybody be, hey, let me get 10,000 push-ups right quick.
That nigga,
Everybody's gonna have the 8 inner gates.
that nigga is too one-dimensional to be a Hokage. He's not leading properly.
Wait, does
What?
God Sensei not have any ninjutsu? I know Rock Lee didn't.
Say it one more time.
God Sensei
thought
also didn't have no ninjutsu.
No,
I
he
thought
didn't.
he did. I thought he did have ninjutsu.
He didn't.
So hold on. So if I'm not mistaken, Lee, God was not Lee's father.
No.
Ain't no fuck.
Wait, no, fuck that, John. How the fuck did they pass the Ninja Academy?
They beat niggas
What
up.
do you mean?
Part of the fucking exam is to do jutsus.
I think they
No,
bullied
like
their way to
maybe
the top.
one part of the exams is jutsu. There is written exam, there is physical exam,
But
and
they
there's
can't do the jutsu part.
You just skip it.
When are you allowed
That
to
nigga
skip it?
Naruto was doing a fucking sexy jutsu for the longest to get that shit right.
Naruto was doing the transformation jutsu, which he never passed because he decided to do the sexy jutsu.
You saying skip it is like Kenny saying, you know what? I want to be a lawyer. I'm gonna skip the bar.
No, that's not the same thing because
Why
what
ain't it
y'all
the same thing?
see, this is a misconception we be having about the show because you're looking at him being a ninja as a whole compared to him being a ninjutsu specialist. For example, somebody that y'all should be asking questions about, Tenten. How did she pass? Yeah, I ain't never asked about that.
She can do jutsus.
Okay, but what else? She doesn't have chakra. She can only summon. She doesn't do jutsus. She summons. Tenten. And then she's useless in fights. At least you can say Rock Lee as a combatant is a good combatant. He's
Wait, we
stealthy.
don't know if
He's
she can
athletic.
only do summons. We just know she specializes in summons.
Say that one more time.
We don't know if she only does summons. We just know she specializes in that.
Throughout the whole story, have you seen her use anything? Throughout the whole story, you saw her get a special fan with powers. Could she use it?
I mean, that's fine, but throughout the whole show, you don't see fucking Neji summoning shit.
But you see Neji
You
do
don't see
jutsu.
Neji
That's
do a
what we're
shadow
saying.
clone. You don't see
No.
Neji do a transformation.
But that's not the same, Kenny, because the bases that you're building, Neji compared to Tenten and Rock Lee is, Tenten doesn't have chakra. Rock Lee does not have chakra. That's what I'm saying. You just asked the question as to why they did not
How
question
you
Rock
know
Lee.
Tenten don't got no chakra?
Can
Rock
I
Lee-
put? I'm gonna put. Can
You
I?
said what?
How you know Tenten don't have no chakra?
It's said in the show.
Did it?
You're not gonna. You're
They
not gonna
said it in
keep.
the show.
You're not gonna keep disrespecting the goat Tenten like that. I'm
Shut the
saying
fuck up.
we can disrespect Sakura all we want, but Tenten nah.
Because you're talking about, that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about technicality, Rock Lee, he can pass physical, written, and other jutsus, but Tenten physically, like, she's not even
Does
up there.
Tenten have chakra? Yes, Tenten from Naruto has chakra.
Has what?
Chakra.
Can she use her chakra? She literally got a fan to where she doesn't. Oh, even if you look at, does Rock Lee have chakra? Rock Lee does have chakra. They don't have enough chakra to do jutsus.
Stop mentioning Tenten because it's gonna be a way for Ja just to loop in Sakura for no
Man, he's fuck that nigga.
like
Because Rock Lee runs in water, chakra. He can run up tree, chakra. But they don't have enough chakra for jutsus.
I'm finna snatch this do-rag off his get rich or die trying ass, bro. Fuck this nigga, bro. I hate this nigga so much, dog.
Tight ass blue do rag.
This nigga's 50.
I'm just saying.
But
if there was a scale of like uselessness, it'd go Sakura then Tenten.
hell no, you
Nah,
tweaking.
hell no. Tenten is at the bottom, bro.
Even the argument
trolling,
that Jai
trolling.
likes to use about Tenten being smart, you should watch Sakura before she got to her strength. All of Sakura's fights, bro, is about tactics, tools, and she was way better than Tenten. Literally, she has a huge arsenal, does nothing with it.
She
Nothing.
knows that. Yeah. I'm trolling.
Fuck you.
I'm not a Tenten fan.
Nigga said Sakura. Sakura 10 times better than Tenten. Ain't no better than Tenten. But this has gone long, way longer than we prepared for. However, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, be sure to share this with your friends, family, and just a disclaimer: if you're out there, you're a fan of anime, sports, anything that has to do with music, movies, entertainment, make sure you come join us on our Discord, man. We be having some lively chats in there. And even if you want to come on the show, the best way you could do it is to join the Discord, chat with us a little bit. Let us get a little bit of your vibes. If the vibes are good, we're going to make it happen. We can't just bring anybody on because, you know, we don't know who's behind the screens. You feel me?
The fuck is he doing? The fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Nobody
Are
else
we?
is any? My fault.
But make sure you share, like, subscribe, send this to your friends, to your family, and most importantly, before I come to her and see her, you know, give her some little ninjas. Send it to your grandmama, man.
Okay.
Recording stopped.
I'm gonna start cutting your outro short, cuz.
Hey, quick thing
Kenny
before
said-
I do want to put a quick. I don't know if everybody knows, but my boy from basic training, little tidbit. There was 3 Jacksons in my platoon. There was the female. Literally, this is how my drill sergeant said, "Female Jackson, come here," and then I was little Jackson. And then the other dude who was a Jacksonville Gamecock linebacker, he was Big Jackson, so he can be big. He was huge. He hit me up on Facebook with a screenshot of one of y'all TikToks with me in it, and we was talking about something. I can't remember exactly what we was talking about.
Sakura versus Merliona.
Yeah, I think that's what we was talking about. And I'm just thinking about it like, this man has never been to Kentucky. Never. This man is from Alabama, and he was stationed all over the world when he was in the military. So the fact that that's coming up on his timeline on TikTok has shown something.
Yes,
That's
sir.
showing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
showing something. Like as
lit.
soon as I
It's
seen it,
working,
I was
bro.
like, as soon as I seen it, I'm like,
Look, all he did was send a screenshot. Tell that nigga to follow us, man.
I think he do follow y'all nigga.
All right, for sure.
You think
Shout out Big Jackson. You feel me? He said that's the big one.
that man was? I went into basic at 153. The man was 220. He's the big one.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
Man was huge. He just couldn't run faster than me.
And you said this is the army?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And then I don't know if y'all have watched it because I don't know if it counts as anime, but it was just recently I watched a show on, I believe it was Amazon Prime called Vox Machina.
Never heard of that.
It is low-key fire and has the most outlandish but
I don't
first
trust you.
it's not a
I said
it's
no,
not
I said,
it's not
I
no
don't trust
record
you.
it's not a record or Ragnarok thing.
I don't trust you. Don't even keep going. I don't trust you.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, at least give it the first episode and y'all gonna be like, hold on, this is wild, but it's gonna catch your attention.
I need something to watch anyway. Well, after Apothecary Diaries.
Nigga, you have so much to watch. I better not catch you.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Like what?
You have Dragon Ball Daima. You didn't watch.
Why are they kids? Why are they kids?
I haven't watched it. Kenny, I haven't watched
You
it.
said
either.
what?
Why are they children?
Because you will find out when you watch.
I haven't watched Daima either.
Kenny tried to discredit Daima, bro. And
I just asked, why
all
are
the
they
time.
kids? I don't understand why they're children.
I
Bro,
told you
okay,
literally.
why-
You remember Carla and I were having a conversation with the guys from the other podcast,
Yeah.
and one of them was saying that it was ass, bro. Like this has been one of the most lore filled, like especially for its size. You're gonna love everything of it. Like any questions you might have had, especially you. You always be like, oh, why is this in Dragon Ball? Why is that in Dragon Ball? They answer that in this. Go watch it.
So is this just like a GT spinoff? Like it's just like GT?
Oh no,
It's not GT. It's something different. The only thing that they have in similarity with GT is the kid aspect. That's it.
Guys, we got the stream going. We got to get this next segment going.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hop off. I appreciate y'all having me.
Appreciate you for coming through,
All
Judd.
right, bro.
Y'all stay safe, and I'm gonna be tuning in though.
Nah, for sure. Appreciate you, dog.
My boy.
All right.
All right, gentlemen, we still got the stream going. Let's get this. I'm about to make mine quick.
I don't even know what yours is.
I need the Max Wien.
You do know what mine is.
I don't.
Bob, you know what mine is, right?
You
I need
asked
the
what-
Max Wien.
You asked what you could take care of, and you never. I said media entertainment. You never sent a topic, so
He did.
I'm not just gonna assume that you taking a topic that I suggested.
That's what we're doing.
Wien.
All right, bet.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Recording media entertainment in 3, 2.
Recording in progress.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bomba.
And what?
And this is the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, and media and entertainment.
All that wrapped up in what?
If you're scrolling through, watching us on TikTok, go ahead and hit that button or tap your screen so you can watch us as an actual viewer. And when you do that, hit that screen a bunch more times like the live. But as we're getting into this is the media and entertainment segment, and let's just jump right on in. I ain't gonna do no icebreaker. We're just gonna jump right in. As you see, I'm wearing this hoodie. They act like two legends cannot coexist.
Who is that?
That's Drake.
Who's the other one?
J. Cole.
Oh.
I
Was that from their show?
This one that concert, yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
For all the dogs.
Woof, woof, woof.
So, with that being said, we're going to be talking about Drake's latest collab album. Some sexy songs for you. So let me just get y'all's first initial reactions to it. What y'all feeling?
9.05 out of 10.
You said 9.05 out of 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 9.1.
I see a lot I see a lot of people trying to compare his albums to instant classics like What a Time to Be Alive. Like niggas gotta take this album for what it was. It's not What a Time to Be Alive. It's not Drake and Future. It's not even Her Loss, but it's a damn good album.
Big Bomber.
Well, as you know, I did not release. I did not listen to this on release. I said I was gonna listen to it yesterday, and when I first did, I kind of was disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. Not to say that it was bad. This was on first listen. I just couldn't like find like like how you look through and find those songs that kind of get you hooked and then you listen to it. I couldn't do that, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it another try. I waited until today before I could even hop on your boy Kevin from Kentucky. I saw his Instagram post and he said Nokia had me like so, and then there's a meme with people dancing. I was like, let me give it another chance. Played it. Nokia is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Nokia's fire.
I liked it. I like house. If you know K Tronada, I like that style of music. So I was like, I can see this like house music. It's fire.
Baby girl.
And then I listened to everything else. I listened to it, and the album as a whole is solid. However, I think it's not like just what Carlos said basically. It's not. You're not listening to it like, oh, this is a hit, but you also can kind of appreciate that this is a little bit of what we missed from Drake, which is great. However, I'm just gonna give it an 8. I think that's solid. That's no hate. I liked it. It's not anything crazy like that.
Okay. So I guess I'll give my rating. I agree with Bomba. I didn't hate it when I first listened to it at all. I've been really getting in tap with R&B music lately. I've been vibing, and this is definitely an R&B Drake album, like 1000%. I didn't like Nokia like that. I was not that big a fan of that song, personally.
The only person I've heard say that so far.
Really? I'm the only one?
Like that I personally know, yeah, because Nokia been going crazy over social media. Niggas love that song.
Nah, I'm not messing with Nokia like that. It was a cool album. So before I'm just saying it was a cool album. So before I talk too much, I'm gonna ask the next question. What were y'all top 3 songs from the album? Top 3. Just give me 3 of them things.
I got 15 for you.
15.
The song's 21 hours.
All the songs.
I only want your top 3.
The album's 21 songs, Kenny. I'm sorry. Looking at it, I say my top 3. Is this for me personally or what we think is the best?
You personally. I want your opinion.
For me, I really enjoy Glorious. I really enjoy Glorious. I love Spider-Man versus Spider-Man Superman. And then I feel like I gotta put Give Me a Hug in there.
Okay, Bombo?
I don't have a top 3. I just have 2 off the top of my dome that when I was listening to it, I was like, these are definitely my favorite. And it's Give Me a Hug and Nokia for me. That was, I mean, I'm just saying, that was just my top. And even Nokia, I don't like all the songs. It's mainly like that first part. Like, I fuck with it. Like,
if I could get more, Nokia would have been on mine for sure. Nokia's fire, dog.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
My top 3. Oh, shoot. I was just on the album.
They would have been doing coke in the 80s with Nokia.
Bro, chill. My top 3 is Raining in Houston. Spider-Man. Superman.
Wait, which one you said? Say that one more time.
Raining in Houston. Mm-hmm. Raining in Houston's fire.
Where he sampled like towards the end of the song, or no, that was Spider-Man Superman. Never mind. Or wait, was the real Her sample on Raining in Houston? Hold on, I gotta look first.
Yeah, so Raining in Houston, Spider-Man, Superman, and Give Me a Hug. Those are my top 3. No order, just those are my top 3. I listened to the album like twice, all the way through.
I'm going Spider-Man, Superman.
It was Spider-Man, Superman.
Yeah, with the sample that I was thinking. Rain in Houston's still up there. It's in my top 15. It's 10,
Okay.
5.
So I got two more questions. Where does this album rank in the within the most recent Drake albums?
What do you define as most recent? Like, I would say is the last. So you got For All the Dogs, you got Honestly Nevermind, Her Loss, and Certified Lover Boy.
Hold on, I can pull them up.
I think those are the last.
Some Sexy Songs for You, For All the Dogs, Her Loss, Honestly Never Mind.
So just those three, not including Certified Lover Boy.
You can include Certified Lover Boy.
If I would rank them, I would go CLB, For All the Dogs, Triple S, and then Honestly Nevermind.
Okay, Bible.
I probably have it second to last before Honestly Nevermind.
Okay, I think that's my ranking too. Honestly, it's like we all agree that. What did you say, Carlo?
I was just gonna say because like I already went into it because he's had songs with Party, but him and Party have never had a joint album. So I didn't know what to expect off that. Two, you could going into it, I was assuming that there was going to be a lot of energy missed because of the Kendrick Lamar beef and how he's been portrayed in the media and things since then. So I felt like because of all that stress on him, he wouldn't be able to deliver like he usually does. Which I think he delivered, but I'm just saying these are the things I'm expecting as the album's rolling out. It's nowhere near like if you're ranking his albums, it's not going to be towards the top. Like Mama said, it's a decent, solid album. You feel me? But as far as like Certified Lover Boy, For All the Dogs, those just have too much to even compete with those. Especially like Certified Lover Boy, to me, that's an almost no skip album. You feel me? For All the Dogs, you got the J. Cole features, and then he had the I forget what did they. He had the extra. He put out extra songs to put on For All the Dogs, basically. I forget what they call it.
Deluxe.
Yeah, the deluxe. He had the deluxe For All the Dogs too. So he gave us additional heat with that. And then Honestly Nevermind, I don't know. Like I know for me, I say Honestly Nevermind is a good album because of the impact it had, and he went #1 in house music and all that. And even when you go back and listen to some of the songs on that album, like you can, if you're not a fan of house music, there are certain songs on there that you can rock to and listen to. But again, that wasn't for his majority audience, and I think that's where a lot of people was lost by it. So like if we're ranking these four, it would just it would be right under CLB and For All the Dogs.
I would agree, but I don't think it's a 9.1 album. I think that album's like a 7.5, honestly.
Ooh.
I think it's a 7.5.
7.5?
Like a 7.3, honestly.
Can't be mad at your opinion. 7.3 is kind of crazy, but I don't know you don't want to argue right now, so I'm going to just let it go.
Well, get ready to argue, Carlil, because I got my last question is, we kind of foreshadowed the beef, the Kendrick versus J. Cole. GNX versus Some Sexy Songs for You. Which was the better album?
Me personally, Some Sexy Songs for You. We all know this. Even with we can go back to the ranking they got from Rolling Stone when we did that segment, that media entertainment segment at the end of the year. I don't believe GNX, and this is me being very unbiased because I listened to GNX a lot when it came out because really at that time nobody else was like dropping for real, and Kendrick was hot, so he dropped. Was listening to GNX. I can only have I'm pretty sure GNX is 15 songs. I only got 4 out of the rotation. This is 21 songs. I have 15 to 16 constantly in a rotation. So me
Dang.
personally, I know Kenny's not going to agree for sure. Uh, I don't know about Bamba. You know, he probably won't agree either. But for me personally, it's a way uh it's a way better put together album. And I'm saying this just to say one thing that Kendrick had, I mean, one thing Drake has that's kept him at the top for so long, and only one of his aspects is his versatility. You feel me? You had, yes, this was a majority R&B album, but you had rap in this album. You had hip hop in this album. You had house music in this album. You had Hispanic music in this album. You had what's the name? What's been going popular these days as far as songs, as far as hip hop and R&B? Jersey Mix, Jersey Club. He had that in his album. You feel me? Like just the versatility of everything that he gave us. He had one of the songs that he had, and I can't remember. I think it's "Die Trying," where people was comparing it to like a 2000s Fallout Boy song, and black people like, I used to fuck with Fall Out Boy. I used to fuck with Green Day. Like it sounds like that. So he even has a song that white people are appealing to as well. I mean, they appealing to the whole album, but for specifically for that audience of people who listen to Fallout and sing all that, like there's a song that mirrors that. So he has all that wrapped into one. It's a very versatile album, so that's why I'm putting it over GNX.
Hey, shout out to Christian Gonzalez for the Tiny Diny.
I don't know what is it. What is that? What is that?
It's a gift on TikTok.
Hey, appreciate the gift. You said a tiny diamond,
A Tiny Diny.
Diny or diamond?
Diny. Like a dinosaur. Diny.
I
It's
will
called.
shed some light on that. I did some research last time after we talked.
You said what, Bamba?
I said I will shed some light on that later. I did some research last time after we talked.
Okay.
We've gotten 2 gifts this stream.
Yeah, let's go.
But Bomba, what you GNX or some sexy songs for you?
There are 4 songs in GNX, right? Walked Out Miracle, Man of the Garden, TV Off, and Luther. Those 4, to me, are better throughout both albums, right? However, if you're asking me which is the better album overall, like built, I do have to say that I think that the latest Drake album is better because it's genuinely something that like it has one vibe, not one vibe, but music oscillates and goes down, but like if you build it in the right way, it can just kind of fit in. Whereas I feel like that's not the same thing for Kendrick's album. And even last time, I think that was one of the points I was making. That as far as the songs, I like them, but as the album as a whole, I wasn't really into it like that. However, I'm not into this one yet, but I can also do acknowledge like this not like my main form of like music. You feel me? Like I'm not listening all the way through, but however, I do see some that I love, but the album as a whole is better. Like if you're just gonna get into your car, press play, listen through it all the way, and not being able to skip, I feel like I'd rather do that with the Drake one than GNX.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. See, the issue I have with Drake's album, for at least I'm on my second listen. There isn't a song I played that I was like, oh, I'm gonna run that back. Like, there's songs on GNX that I will listen to back to back, or like I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm gonna turn this on because I don't listen to it again. I haven't had that moment with Drake's album yet. So I will agree that maybe the album is more cohesive, or I guess the tracks flow better. I guess what you're saying, Bamba, from song to song.
Yeah.
I personally hate the songs where Drake uses an accent. He has like 2 of those on here.
Which accent though? Like
I don't like when he uses any accent.
But which accent? Because he has his natural accent and then he has an American accent.
I don't like when he does his natural accent.
His natural accent, like whenever he's rapping in Canadian, like if you really just listen to that nigga vernacular, and he's been able, because he's rapped for so long, because he was an actor, he's been able to kind of mask it. But whenever Drake's really talking, that's a Canadian ass nigga, bro. Like he's not faking that accent. Like if you was about to mention the Hispanic accent, then yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be playing that in Cancun, but I'm saying I can understand.
Oh, weak.
I can understand that, boy. I understand, like he said, he just there's for Kenny, there was no songs that he could play on repeat. I can't relate to that. It's been on repeat. They've been on repeat. It's been
Jesus.
outside of a couple, especially like the ones I named earlier. Glorious, Give Me a Hug, Spider-Man, Superman. There's a lot more other ones that I got on repeat. It's just I don't know, bro. It hits the ear better. And to not say that GNX didn't hit the ear, but all I really listened to back to back to back on GNX was Luther.
That's the only one?
I fucked with it. If I'm thinking about back to back to back, it was probably Luther and TV Off.
Not Man at the Garden?
Nah. Man at the Garden is a great song, but I wasn't playing it like back to back to back.
Whacked Out Murals?
Like you gotta. The thing is, like Drake's album has me in several different moods, and they're all like positive vibes. You feel me? Like when I was listening to GNX, I felt like I had to listen to either lift myself up or hate a nigga. Like that. Like that's real.
I used to bump the car. I think it held my roller chain for irony. I think my hard work with Lil Wayne. That come on, bro.
It was fire.
All right, well, your opinion. So, Mom, but what's your rating? Carlo kind of already gave his rating out of 10. I gave mine. What's yours?
I told you 8.
8.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. 7.3 out of 10. Carlos says 9.05. Also known as a 9.1.
Nope, 9.05. Don't round me up, cuz. don't round me up. I didn't put it as a 9.1. I put it as a 9.05. Feel me? 7.3 is kind of crazy, but guess what? Guess who's picking up the pieces?
Oh my God.
We gonna pick those pieces up because
7.3 is not bad.
It's not. I'm just joking. It's not.
But alright, I hope y'all okay. Down if y'all are watching, leave in the comments your views and opinions on Drake's new album, some sexy songs for you. Put your favorite songs down there in the chat. If you think it's better than GNX, put that down in the chat. If you think GNX is better, also put that down in the chat. Like, share, subscribe, follow on all platforms. If you were sitting here watching us on your TikTok For You page instead of clicking the live, click the live next time. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say at first.
I was about to say relax.
Click that screen and stop playing with us. We'll be here every other Tuesday, same time, same place, same host. It's the same convo. And you know what you're gonna do? Same thing every week. Send this to your grandma, and we.
And I'm being hurt every day. I see Carla get
stopped.
ready. I'm like, hell no.
I pressed that button so many times. It wouldn't go off. It wouldn't turn off, bro.
I don't even know what I said. I was just like, I'm saying something. You're not about to cut me up.
Fuck.
Mom was gonna say I'm gonna do your same granny every week too.
Wow. Okay. Well, this has been one of the longer episodes.
Yeah, you long-winded ass niggas.
Everybody in the live, we appreciate y'all.
God, leave these niggas love to talk, don't they?
This much. It's usually you, so but we appreciate y'all. Again, like Kenny said, we on here every other Tuesday. Make sure y'all rock with us. Make sure y'all continue to share our content. Make sure y'all continue to support us. It's gonna be a big year for us. Yeah, y'all got anything else to say?
Make sure y'all share your grandmas with us too. See y'all next time.
He's